I feel the gravity pull and it keeps me away. I would rather be here, lonely in space. I've made up my mind, I just wanna be free. I live my own life in a new galaxy. I wanna be weightless in the silence of the night sky. I wanna free fall into nothing at all. I'm taking the moment, starting all over. I wanna be free and live my own life in a new galaxy. Memories fade, it's easing my mind. And I can finally breathe when I'm closing my eyes. I never realized what I just could do, but now I know I'm better off without you. I wanna be weightless in the silence of the night sky. I wanna free fall into nothing. Taking the moment, starting all over. I wanna be free and live my own life in a new galaxy. I feel the gravity pull and it keeps me away. I would rather be here, lonely in space. I've made up my mind, I just wanna be free. I live my own life in a new galaxy. I wanna be weightless in the silence of the night sky. I wanna free fall into nothing at all. I'm taking the moment, starting all over. I wanna be free and live my own life in a new galaxy. The memories fade, it's easing my mind. And I can finally breathe when I'm closing my eyes. I never realized what I just could do, but now I know I'm better I wanna free fall into nothing at all. I'm taking the moment, starting all over. I wanna be free and live my own life in a new galaxy. I feel the gravity pull and it keeps me awake. I would rather be here, lonely in space. I've made up my mind, I just wanna be free. I live my own life in a new galaxy. I wanna be weightless in the silence of the night sky. I wanna free fall into nothing at all. I'm taking the moment, starting all over. I wanna be
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to IMT Season 3. Here we are back with another interesting match for the day. And actually, this is the third match to be honest, because previous two, some of the other teams did got disqualified. But then, okay, now we are looking at the team Peace versus RDX. Very ironical names fighting each other in this match. I mean, to the blue side, RDX on the red, and on the
Who
Castedex,
said there are no
I'm your caster for
shortcuts in
today,
life? I
Burger, and
literally
with me,
invented
I
one.
do have none other than Yuna. So, Yuna, please do take over.
Hello everyone. So guys, we are into the match and already we are in the first banning phase. So the chip has been banned out. So there are
Always
no
on the way.
portals into this
Your
match. I mean the
team is
great choice
banning.
coming from the team RDX banning out the chip, if there is a chip you your opponent mostly gonna have their map control advantage and breaking the surprising
Sand rises
fight
when I
with
give
her,
the
Your
word.
team is banning.
diversion, and you were just getting caught up into that and you're getting slain out. And a great ban coming out, the Matilda, a great support.
Sir,
And
what's
we
your
have
command?
already seen
Your
so
team
many
is
matches
banning.
Matilda doing a lot with her guiding wind and dealing a damage also, and
The
with her
Immortal
heals
One
and
chose me
shields.
to
But
vanquish the
Your
we can
team
shadows
is
see
that
a
picking.
great
plague this
ban
world.
coming in. The Fanny and the Tsuyo has been banned out. A great assassins right now
Butterflies
into this
born by
meta.
Your
my
Fanny
team
with
wish,
the
is picking.
guided
mobility
by
and
lantern's light.
with her cables dealing a lot of damage going into the backliners with the cut shot and the tornado strike, and the Suyo being with the guy, with the squishiness with his immortal body, a lot of
Only
damage
love
as
and
well,
night are
once it's pumped
everlasting.
up,
May the
he's
blood of
gonna
my enemies
Your
totally
flow from
team
my
be
is
a bit,
spear.
picking.
a kind of scary thing because you don't want to face a pumped up Suyo into the match because he's gonna have a lot of damage as well. He has the squishiness, so he will be, escaping very easily. As well, the Khalid has been banned out, a great EXP laner. As well, the Roamer with his Raging Sandstorm zoning them out into the spikes. And with his regen, he don't even have to again land back to his base and again come back into his lane and join the team fights. I mean, that's a
Every
really
bullet
great
of
advantage onto
mine
the
is a
Khalid
gift
and
for
onto the
you.
beginning phase. The Jushin wasn't banned
Wipe
Your
out
out,
all the
team
and the
is
injustice in the
picking.
team,
world.
please get their hands onto a Jushin right now. She is into the meta, a great mage with a lantern flare, doing a lot of damage. And there is a Jushin versus the Sicilian having the range into the late game with the bat fist doing a lot of damage as well. The bat impact, and it will be a great to see these two mages going against each other. And there is the Chow as well, the Granger pick. So, Virgil, what do you think about this picks?
I mean, Granger being chosen out, why not? Would do a lot of damage with his Rhapsody as well as the Death Sonata. But then looking in the irony, I can say Minsithar. I mean, Minsithar against Zushin, kind of skeptical about it. I mean, late game, obviously, Minsithar is with the Flicker. So would be flickering and ulting at the same time. But then you never know. Zushin also has a Crimson Beacon to escape. That would be her really great escape route. But then I mean, Team RDX do have the Sicilian for late game assurance. But then I mean, yeah, if the Cyclone Clause does holds in Zushin onto the mid to late fight, even the early ones, they are gonna get some lead here, but then Zushin Lantern play, as you mentioned, is really annoying. But then, counter picking, Popo and Koopa has been picked out. I mean, Popo and Koopa do. I mean, this hero does have a lot of damage output potential, but then Granger, I would say these days he's having a lot of dashes, so you know, getting out of situation kinds of becomes easy for this hero. But then looking at to the second banning phase here, we could see Gatotkacha being banned out already. I mean, why not? The AOG would be disrupting that Minsitar a lot. Would be, I would say, most case scenarios would be really lethal for Team RDX as their group fight potential uh, is really in proximity because they would be sticking to each near each other. So for the protection. So Gatutkacha would be a direct counter for their composition right now. But then looking at the other side, they do ban in with a joy. I mean, why not? This hero has a lot of damage potential with a lot of movement, which could be lethal to that Granger. So banning him out is a really great choice, along with the Hylos as we can see. I mean, this chasing heroes are really bad, and specifically, I would say about Hylos. Uh, I would say the chase with his glorious path is really annoying, which carries out the whole team with himself. So yeah, that's kind of annoying. And then Lela getting banned out for here. I don't know why. They thought probably Granger is going into the hyper role probably. So that could be the case. But then Lela getting banned out, obvious reasons. Has the highest range in game compared to any other hero, and as well as I would say, has a good damage output potential. Towards the second picking phase here, we could see Balric being picked out. I mean, yeah, would sustain a lot, but against the Yushin, again, I'm saying it's kind of skeptical. Yeah, because Yushin would be taking chances here against the Yushin. Yushin. Balric is taking a bit chances here because early game obviously depends. I mean, if you feed up their hyper or their marksman, the damage output would be growing very rapidly that you won't be able to cover up or think about it. But then let's see what happens. But on the other side, Johnson has been picked out. Would go with his throttle, crash into someone, and provide some really good damage if he goes in with a damage build, as well as Hayabusa has been picked out. The quad shadows connecting onto someone with the Phantom Shuriken stacks, as well as the uh, Shadow Ugi kill would be finishing you off on an instant unless you are near your allies or your, I would say, minion wave. But then last pick from the side of RDX, they do go in with the Xborg who will be popping. I mean, I kind of feel it like a Beyblade, this hero and Balman. But then this hero does more damage, I would say. Has more potential, has more utility. And I mean, let's see, both of the drafts are ready, and I mean, they look strong indeed. What do you have to say about it, Yuna?
Um, Both of the teams are looking strong indeed, and I agree. The Granger going in with the against the Pupil and Koopa, the Granger has the upper hand. I mean, but the expert pick, against them, like Hayabusa is squishy juggler as well. The Granger, there is only the tanky hero is only the Johnson, so expert is good against the tanky heroes, melting them down. But let's see what will gonna happen into the match. We can't intimate anyone. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are into the land of Dawn, and it's the match between the Team Peace and the Team RDA.
Yeah, I mean, that's too irony. But then early phase, Cho looking in for an invade. Will he get it now? Minchita blocking his way with his skills now. Looking at Zushin, trying to cut off the lane from the Sicilian and is being really successful. I mean, look at that, dealing damage together. I mean, cutting off the lane as well as, I mean, dealing damage. That's really annoying for the Sicilian, not being able to farm. I don't know what Balric is up to right now. Balric should kind of rotate towards the mage because Sicilian is the late game. But on the
Definitely.
top lane,
And
I mean, that was a really
I
nice gank.
mean,
Yeah.
and we can see the Hayabusa going in with the spot shadow, targeting onto the Bellaric using his shadow kill also, but the Bellaric will be falling back because the Bellaric is a tanky hero and the Hayabusa won't be getting down him easily.
Yeah, Hayabusa with Squad Shadow is a
But is
lot
the Hayabusa
annoying.
going for this spot shadow going into the expert, taking down the jungler and also their initial objective. I'm zone into the river. It's kind of a doctor like
Your voice is cracking. Your voice is cracking right now. But then we can look. The Sicilian is not even level now, he's level 2, but the Jushin is level 4 already. What kind of level gap between this hero is going on right now? I mean, insane lane cutting by Silent, not giving any farm to the Sicilian. Second class holds in as well as dealing damage with his baton pack, but not enough. I mean, not enough as this is the early game. Johnson taking in Zushin with his throttle.
the Johnson going in with the lantern of there, and also the higher getting the kill. Though the Minstar used his kings falling, but not was able to do a lot of damage to them. And we can see another fight breaking it into the rivers, like Crimson Bacon with the Justin unit using the lantern of there and trying to poke them out, and she is able to get the alert as well as the Sicilian and the Hayabusa getting the neutral objective onto his hand, and the Chow getting a kill onto that Bellaric, and also the Sicilian has been shut down, and also the expert, a great trade coming in. Total also goes into hands of the team is as well the prefer non-trade.
Johnson turning in his throttle would be going uh, on. I would for a ride. Let's see whom he picks up. Okay, this time this is Hayabusa. Okay, would they mark the marksman or are they going to the Sicilian? Yes, they do go in the Sicilian and I mean the Ugi Shadow kill was not required. The damage was enough with the Phantom Hurricanes will finish off. Ugi Shadow kill launches in to the Xbox. Xbox would be getting finished off. Okay, Crimson big.
Following and during the double kill of the double but the Belaric's damage, and with the third damage the Joe has been taken down onto that fight.
Yeah, I mean Cho is doing a really great job here, but then I mean yeah, losing himself is. I mean, for now it's okay, but then onto the late game when some of the heroes do stack up with a Sky Pacer, he should avoid dying there. But for now it's okay.
And we can see that the Johnson with the turret, rotating along the map, and he has already crashed near the wall of the goal lane, and another fight breaking in. I can see that the Chow going in with the way of the dragon and taking down the purple lane too, but the Ballard using his ultimate and the Gwen securing kill onto that Ballard as well. The Hayabusa getting a kill onto the Mency Tower, and there the X-Book is really low onto his HP, and the Jushin going into land player targeting onto the low HP. X-Book and getting the mega kill, and still she is onto the Sicilian, and that's the killing for to the
Great exercise of the skills coming on from the team piece. The name is a real irony, and I mean the team RDX is getting blasted on the top lane. Shadow Oogie kill has been used, but the minion wave does eat it a lot. Total connected to the Minsithar, but Salient will be securing the kill for the Minsithar right now.
As you can see onto the middle lane, a slight fight going in with the Koopa and the Granger. The Granger is able to fall back. The Hayabusa going in with the spot shadow ball to the falling back, and the Bellard's ultimate has been already, unleashed with no damage coming in, as well as the Cillian using his back fist ascension clause but not able to get that amount of damage comparing to the Jushin.
Yeah, I mean for now, because during the early phases, the way Zushin did cut off the lane for the Sicilian, he lacks a lot of stacks right now. I mean, only already 6 minutes in, and he's just with not even his 60 stack right now, and he's not even trying to get stacks. At least he could, try to hit those, I would say, creeps to gain some of the stacks. But let's see. I mean, probably saving up some mana.
Can be the case. I totally agree with you. And the Jones coming with the turret, but just even getting the kill, but the Caitlyn has been shut down by the Jushin, and that's the double kill from the Jushin with the Lantern of Flare and the Crimson Bacon going in. But the Granger has been shut down. Mega kill by the Granger onto the purple and Coop. And because that's the triple kill for Jushin onto the Cleric, and she is going and but trying to get onto that expert, but expert will be fall back and the lane will be also on by the Jushin.
Jason is doing a lot great. I mean, as well as look at the Sky base stack on her already on the level 70, man. That's terrifying for Team RDX right now. The way she is picking up, the way she is throwing, and the damage is being increased per second. So with the Sky base, I mean, she is being terrific. And a great fight. I
And the
mean,
kill for the Granger onto the purple and Koopa.
yeah.
Definitely,
So
definitely. And already you can see the tension building up upon the goal lane. The Jushin going in with the Lantern of Flare, but the Minsiter used the King's Falling, and the Jushin has been shut down over there. And we can see Minsiter using a correct timing of his ultimate, and directly targeting onto the Jushin, because the Jushin is doing a lot of damage. Johnson going in with the Shard and getting killed onto the Sicilian. The Balearic using his ultimate, and the Granger has been taken down as well. The Johnson has been shut down as well. That's the double kill for the onto the shell, and the light will be falling back. Oh my god, he is going in and targeting onto the Minsiter, but he needs to fall back, and that's a set down. That's a double kill for the Purple and Koopa onto that Hayabusa.
I think that was a really reckless move by Hayabusa, falling back and then going for it again. Jushin hiding under, but then no use. Other attribution has been used by the Xbox to secure the Lord. At this point, I mean, Xbox did a really great job, but then the chances of a comeback are kind of arising for Team RDX. But the thing is, the Sicilian needs to get up some stacks. He needs some equipment. He needs some damage, and the Pupin Koopa is required too. So yeah, and Minsita positioning will be a lot depending, if they would make comeback or not. But let's see what are they thinking up to.
Alright. Looking on to the goal difference, there is around a 3k goal difference between the teams, and the team pieces leading with a 3k gold. And we can see a Johnson going in with the Shard, and another fight breaking into the top lane. The Jushin with the Lantern of Flare directly targeting onto the Balearic, and that's the kill for the Jushin onto the Balearic. Meanwhile, the Hayabusa getting the kill onto their goal laner, and already we can see a lot of damage coming down. Chao going in with the way of the dragon, that's the shutdown coming in from the Jushin, that's the double kill for her, and the X-Rope has already used Blast Insanity, and the Jushin going in with the Lantern of Flare, and the Crimson Legion directly targeting onto the Cecilion, and the X-Rope, but they will be falling back.
At this point, they are having such enormous advantage having the Jushin in their team. She's really being a menace onto those team fights, because I mean, everybody is busy in fighting, and meanwhile, she's just picking up the opponents and taking them down. But right now, the situation looks still dire for Team RDX getting impaled by Peace right now. Okay, last incentive does pops in, no damage to the Granger. Granger would kind of chasing in, but not in use, and as well as the Balric's ult has been used.
Oh my god, a great fight going in from the side of the team, Peace, and they are right now dominating, and we can see another fight breaking in, the Johnson getting kill onto the Purple and Koopa, as well the Hayabusa going in with a shadow kill targeting onto the Belleric, but targeting onto the tank by the jungler is no use. They should go for the back line. And we can see a Mystica with the King's Falling getting a kill onto the Granger, and that's another kill for the Belleric onto the child. The Johnson charging in with the steroid, but he will be falling back because going in is a risk for him because he will be taking down someone. But not maybe, but he will be losing his life for sure. So that's why he needs to fall back. The Hayabusa is there. He also needs to fall back because he can't go 4v with them, and the Shadow Squad has been already used by the Hayabusa, and he will be falling back. The Johnson crashed into the wall, reducing with the Crimson Bacon and the Lantern of Flare, but she is looking into the trouble. The expert with the last stand is going in and getting the kill, and also the Johnson has been shut down as well. The Hayabusa getting the kill onto the main sitar.
It being a really great, I would say, thing right here because he is doing a really great job securing double kills, triple kills. He is doing really great. But on other situation, I mean, he needs to position himself really, I mean, more properly. As he marked the Granger before with his ult, he needs to do it again if he wants his team to make a comeback and win this match.
Definitely, I totally agree with the Burger, and we can see the Johnson going in with his ultimate. The ultimate has been unleashed by the Belleric. The King's Falling coming from the mid that the Fusion has been targeted and shut down over there as well. The Johnson has been taken down. The Hayabusa getting the kill onto the Sicilian. The Granger going in with his Rhapsody and targeting onto the X-Rook, and the X-Rook has been shut down. The Hayabusa getting a double kill, but the Hayabusa has been taken down by the Purple and Koopa as well. The Chow going in with the Way of the Dragon and onto the Purple Koopa, and Purple Koopa have been shut down. Only the Mints are standing out, and that's the quick for a full fight going on for the team Peace, and they are targeting onto the inhabited turret, and they are on the mid lane turret as well, and the Ranger going in with the Rhapsody targeting onto that Minster, and Minster has been shut down with the help of the Chow, but the attack is coming in from the Sicilian dealing a lot of damage, and the Granger will be falling back.
Close call for, I would say, Granger almost losing his life. He shouldn't risk it right now because the stacks on his Sky PS are, rising day, well, moment by moment. So they should try not to die and still fight on. And I mean, Johnson crashing into the wrong positions could be a lot lethal. Yeah, but then let's see the Lord. They will contest. I feel.
But the show has been shut down. The simulator has been taken down. The simulator is indeed in the fight, trying that. I mean, they will be joining also back line attacking into them, but the show has been shut down as well. The front liner from the team RDX has been taken down. So I mean, the Lord is here into the middle lane, and it's directly marching on the mid. So it will be fight for the team or the different spot as well to get another fight from the base.
Yeah, I mean, for them, it could be a really good fight. But then, Johnson coming in with his throttle would try to finish up the game. Right now, team of Peace will they try to finish it up?
Definitely, as if the Johnson point and the will be trying with the junction shut down the rapid of the product Chow has been shut down as well. The Expo getting a kill on the Granger as well. The Purple and Koopa have been shut down. The Granger is looking into the back conditions, and the Hayabusa are getting that double kill onto the Sicilian. Also, that's a triple kill for the Hayabusa, and that's a complete wiped out by the team. And right now, they're targeting on the Crystal, and the will be ending here, and the winners are the team.
Victory!
Well played. I mean, Peace, they did play out really well with the decision collecting those early game dominance and feeding up their marksman and the hyper at the first place, as well as Chow. I mean, some way he was kind of reckless, but then, he played out really well, marking on to the backliners. Johnson, I would say, kind of sketchy. I mean, Atlas could have been picked here instead of that, good, because it would have been more helpful. But then, anyways, they did win. So, and ladies and gentlemen, we would like to take a short break. And we would be back with yet another interesting match for the day. So just stay tuned.
Well, I'm a little bit biased, fanatic on it, because I'm from the Philippines.
If we're talking on paper, no. FNOP are probably the best team in the world right now.
This shows how strong they are when it comes to their mechanical skills and like their mental fortitude.
You know, Fnatic on the Philippines is so damn good. They rarely have weak points.
Wow! He stole the Frenchman and he got all of them!
They're actually really strong. Defeated many good teams. Every one of them, I think, is like a beast.
Ya, karena dia jago. Gue belum bisa ngalahin dia.
If we pace them, it will really be a hard match.
他们现在的这帮人马就是什么阵容都能玩，每个人都可以开一点，所以这个队伍是非常可怕的。
What I can say is, these guys are really a different kind of monster. Having this M6.
In Indonesia and in the Philippines, respectively, Team Liquid and Fnatic Onyx Philippines face off in the final match of the Swiss stage.
Awit sa'yo! Gago, pwede yung ano ko siya.
Fabian, one of the best Ling players in the world. I gotta give it to him. He's nasty when he's popping off.
Fights over against CLID.
Who will be getting the turtle? Oh! Crit blocks Fabian!
Very clean. Kelmer gonna be caught. Sliding tackle out again. Aaron Shiki goes in for the entropy but gets caught.
Diversion.
Not a diversion. Fabian's in the diversion. And yet reaction catches him. Flavor Fave taken down by
that game, he was just like, what is happening? You're missing your 4-sword combo. You're dashing in like awkward spots.
So we still use the Angela Ling. I think that one is still our comfort zone.
Yehezkiel and Aaron, the two members alive. Just Yehezkiel in the end. FNOP make it quick.
I could not confirm if that was actually the fastest we've seen for today.
As King Kong and Super Prince will cap out this best of one against CFU Gaming. In the Philippines, there are no kings, just the Super Family. The Philippines' last hope march forward in the upper bracket. But Fnatic doesn't care! They secure top 4! FNOP have wiped Team Liquid ID out.
So basically, the team are a bunch of kids. They may be mischievous at times, but they do know when not to step on somebody else's boundaries. But the most thing that I kind of like between them is telling each other what they need to improve upon. If this one does a bad play, no one is shy to tell him that he made a bad play. So everything is kind of like, constructive as such. As a coach, you kind of have this vision. You want to set a culture, right? If they do understand that, if they do respect that culture that you want to build, then they'd apply it every single day.
Still sleeping, not going for lunch?
Later, after I think about
going for lunch?
No. I honestly feel like FNOP have they have God-given talent.
it's the talent, right? Like obviously hard work too. The pro players all put in the work. But to me, it doesn't even look like FNOP put as much work as the others. Just, you know, like from a caster point of view, they're very chill.
So just to share, I meet up with some of the owners. Actually, they're so curious. Why are you players always just running around, playing chess? They're just outside, swimming, basketball. And they ask me, are they even scrimming? Do they even scrim? Yeah, they have scrims. The regular, the usual. They're like, what? You only scrim 3 times? Other people will scrim 4 times, 5 times. Maybe from 12 noon to 12 midnight, they're just playing. And they don't understand, like, they feel like it's so unfair. That's the exact word they use.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to our IMT Season 3 qualifying rounds, and here we are into the day 4 and this match yet again. I mean, Team SRFM on the blue and T90s on to the red side, and on the Classics it's me, Burger. With me, I do have none other than Yuna. So, Yuna, say hi to the stream, I would say.
Hey, hello again, everyone. Again, I'm here, Yuna. So I will be leading towards. I will be leading you all towards the first banning phase, and already we can see, cheerful as he has been taken down, a great hero into the season with the recent buff, and dealing a lot of damage and annoying those tanky heroes onto the EXP lane. And right now she is doing a lot. I mean, it's a really great hero. So why not just ban her out, because she's gonna annoy you a lot into this fight, and with the curtain calls, with her CC as well, the yo-yo blade, like she has only 3 seconds CD on that. It will be a kind of annoying. And taking her down is a really great choice as well. A very expected ban coming in the Jerson, a really great mate. You don't want to see her into your opponent team in the previous match. Also, we noticed that with the Jerson dealing a lot of damage, into this fight, and she was literally targeting onto the front line, especially, and just poking them out a lot.
Always on the way.
I mean, like, let's see.
Your team is
How do you see banning out the Matilda? The Matilda is a really great choice. I mean, the Matilda with the skill and a lot of, support with the guardian will be a kind of annoying for them into the team fight, because you aren't able to get that kills when it's possible. Just taking away your meal from your own plate is, that's kind of frustrating sometimes. And let's see which hero will be banning out from
your team is banning.
Okay. They're banning out the Lucas, a great choice, the new hero of the season. The best has been, ban out a hero with sustain, with the burst damage, and having the crowd control and zoning them out into this fight. And when he gets his sustain and the itemization is onto him, he will be doing a lot of damage, and it's kind of hard to deal with him. And that's a great choice as well. The Joy has been banned out. They are literally banning out every single meta hero. I mean, good for both of the teams. And the Joy with a lot of electrifying bits, and the Dashers will be doing a lot once she's farmed out well, going into this fight and taking the backliners and just coming out like nothing happened. She was just only dancing around, and she took them out. Such a Joy, full name with the Joy name. And let's see which hero they will be banning out.
I mean, let's see. They do got a lot of from the hero pool in this meta, because you can't really give up on any heroes, as it would be dealing a lot of damage. I mean, including many I would say assassins. So or you could say Alpha. These heroes, Alpha is a fighter, but then I'm saying about the hype role here. But then they do go in with a ban of Harit. This is another damage dealer, I would say, is a lot annoying with his Zaman Force dropping. And I mean, man, the Zaman Force, as it drops by, it gives him infinite amounts of chrono dashes. So it's kind of really hard trade if you give up the Harit. But then I mean, the Granger is open, but the Soyu would be picked off by Kelvia. I mean, a great damage dealer, man. The damage scale is really high right from the start. in with this hero. But then, I mean, there are a lot of good counters against this heroes. I mean, yeah. But then the Granger is open. They need to keep that in mind. This that hero is literally terrifying onto any of the heroes in this meta because the way the damage increases by time with the stacks, and I would say with the Sky Piercer,
Experience
the
the
damage
euphony of
gets more
suffering.
lethal. Yeah, indeed, they would be going in with a Granger and a Badang combination. A really great, I would say, teamwork could be seen between these two heroes because Badang going on, if he goes on with a tanky build, he would be giving a lot of openings to Granger to secure some kills and stack up his Sky Piercer. Or you can not if not a Sky Piercer, he could really good have a good farming time and buy some really, I would say, costly items like a beauty, I would say. So yeah, but then on the other hand, we could see already Edith Hale being picked up as a countermeasure. But she needs to be careful of that Padang. If he traps her in, it would be really difficult for her to get out of those stunts because they come in infinite, and I would say it looks like an infinite variation when you are trapped inside. But then it maximum slices up to 3 or 4 seconds. That's enough to I mean get yourself killed by your opponents. But then looking on to the Valentina pick looks kind of, I would say, odd. I mean Badang's ultimate isn't wouldn't be that useful without a stunt, and Granger's ultimate would do damage, but then she needs something that could give her CC, that could give her crowd control. Vexana Vexana's internal guard could be an exception, but then here we are talking about something like Lucas's ultimate or a Tigreal's, or I would say a Lethal Link. Those ultimates are really useful with this hero. And on to the
Definitely spoken by the burger, this is the real thing because the Valentina is a great mage onto the mid lane. But if you are using it into your team, like you have to see the enemies pick whether they have the heroes which has a lot of CC. So she could pop it down their ultimate and bring that to your team and have advantage into the fights. But if the enemy team doesn't have that, so it's no use of Valentina going in and picking this hero. So the Eternal Guard will work out, but still, having the ultimate like a CC from the Tigreal, the burger already told, or even the Carmilas and all, it would be much better than copying down the Vexana's Eternal Guard. As well,
yeah.
They're into the second banning phase. We can already see they had banned out the Carmilla, a great choice. Carmilla is a really great, and support with her curse slot dealing a lot of amount of damage. Once it is upon you, the curse spell, you won't be getting out for 5 seconds and you will be immobilized, and your movements will be slowing down with that, and at that very moment you can get shut down because you're already linked with your teammates and the curse is slowing from you to like another one and like from another one. So it's kind of kind of a scary part, also like getting caught into that. But if you have the purify, you will be surviving as well. She will be chasing down because she has the mobility with the blood part as well, the gaining the HP back to her as well. The Highness has been banned out. I mean, a great tanky hero with the steadiness and the with Victoria's part, giving them the mobility onto the team fights to chase them down or escape from that scenario as well. The Ring of Punishment giving him a damage and a lot of 10 as well. Looking on to the team, SRFM going with the Hayabusa and the Fanny ban because the team T90s, they haven't picked up their jungler, so it's a great choice because the Hayabusa is right now a really great jungler with this squishiness, with the Shadow Squad and with the Shadow Kill and dealing a lot of damage and directly taking down those back lines as well. The Fanny having the mobility onto her with once she's farmed up, once she starts snowballing, she will be doing a lot with her mobility as well, directly hitting onto those backlines with the cut short and just, deleting them out from the map. And a pick coming in, the Shirume going with the Ling pick. Oh my god, a great hero Ling is. with the Tempest of Blade directly targeting onto the back liners when they are low onto the HP, and he has map advantage. He can rotate very easily once he gets his blue buffs, because he will be having energy from that, and he will be going in from one lane to another, just taking you down once you're low onto the HP, and once he lock target upon you, and Kufra is picked out for the lane, and let's see which hero they will be picking.
I do what I want to do.
Yeah, they do go in with a Tyrot. I mean, that is a really great choice against most of the fighters. Can melt anyone down, but then CC is being his counter. But then for now, I think he would be having a fun time, dealing damage to the. If he goes with a full build, I mean, recently, the damage output from this hero can really one shot anyone if he goes full damage with the, I would say, Hunter Strike and the Malefic Roar combo. That's really terrific. But then onto the opponent, they do go in with the Akai pick. I mean, probably to corner out the Suyu, or I'd say, I mean, Irithel, they won't be able to catch him in. But then, cornering Kufra or the Dairoth would be a great choice with the Sakai. But anyways, the both of the drafts do look really strong right now, and I mean, but I'm still confused about the Akai pick right now.
5 seconds till the enemy reaches
I mean, yes, that's the question, because the Akai is indeed a great hero, but still, like, it can be a good for them or it can be a bad for them. Like, it depends on their gameplay, and how they use this hero and put an advantage for them. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we are into the land of Dawn, and it's the second match of the day, going between the team 90s onto the red side and the team SRFM onto the blue side.
And yeah, I mean, great fights coming. Would be seeing, during the late as Ranger and Retail is there. I mean, Badang is there for giving up openings for his team, and Daroth is trying to cut the lane for the Badang right now.
Definitely a clash coming in into the middle lane side. The Studio charging in upon the Akai, but he will be falling back because he doesn't have his damage. Also, the Granger going into the Rap City bed. They won't be having an early damage, so they need to fall back as well. The Kufra jumping in onto that lane, but lane will be falling back. Studio is already level 4, and the lane needs to get his blue buff to reach the level 4. The Granger looks really low onto the HP, but he will be able to fall back.
Yeah, I mean, the Shuyu damage is really high right now, and getting killed in such an early game would do a lot of interrupt in his farm. And I mean, Irithel would be getting fed easily. I don't know why Irithel saw it or not. She should try to push up the lane right now, but she is not.
Yes, definitely true. I agree with you. And like, she has the upper hand, against the Granger, but I guess she wants to play safe at this point. But like, looking after that, we can already see that the first neutral objective is into the riverside, and meanwhile into the bottom lane we can already see the Badang has been shut down, and it's bad for the team, T90s, because they don't have their EXP laner, and the EXP laner is needed in the turtle fight because he will be zoning them out, as well the Tyrant getting the kill onto their frontliner as well. They don't have their frontliners, so Link won't participating into this fight, and the first neutral objective goes into the hands of the team SRFM.
Maybe a team full of flicker right now. They are getting kind of stretched out by SRFM. T90s being kind of in a verge to getting cornered out, but I mean, they have the Granger for the last hope. I mean, the Link's damage does scales up by time. I mean, still now, I mean, he does doing a lot of damage.
And we can see that Kufra jumping in and starting up by the Eternal Gas has been popped out, but not hitting onto their opponents, and the Link to the Tempest of Pledge onto the Vexana, but the Flicker, she was able to fall back. But in the meanwhile, the Studio getting a double kill onto the Granger as well, the Vexana, and we can see the Studio charging in upon the Akai. Oh my god, the Evil Quilla dealing a lot of damage, but the Akai will be falling back.
Easy job for Soyu right now, getting those squishy backliners right in front of him. That's really great job done by Soyu securing those kills. I mean, Granger didn't thought probably because the trajectory Shoyu was in, that was kind of an odd to launch yourself up to there, but then he did a really great job, unexpected. Actually, I didn't even expect that, but then everybody was
Is and already see another clash happening into the lane's blue buff. Oh my god, the Vexana is really launched. The examples of Blade has been used by the lane and the lane getting a kill onto the trio. As well, the Cooper has been shut down, but the Direct getting a kill onto the Vexana. But the Revenge has been already taken down by the lane and taking down the Tyrod as well. The second neutral objective is into the reverse side. So let's see which team will be having the upper hand onto this objective.
So now both the teams are a bit turned out. And for now, yeah, I mean the turtle is up, and probably that should in both of these we are for now. I mean, yeah, Padang is giving out some vision to their team, but then let's see, they have to do something or the other. And the turtle has
The river side is putting upon attention and another fight breaking in the lane getting the second usual objective, the Akai directly targeting onto the studio. The Eternal God has been swapped out. Three stacks coming from the Sadan, and right now Vexana is into the trouble, but the Sheen is able to pull back and Akai getting the kill onto the Virod. But the game is looking really low onto the HP as well. He was able to fall back. A really great trade, you know. They got the turtle as well, they got the kill onto the Virod.
one for me.
Murder, your voice is not audible to us. As well, the kill is going on to the goal line, targeting onto the Granger. The Sective is farming up from the teams, but you know the skill will be falling back, and you know will be focusing on to the farming as well. The Kufra is there to give out the vision to the Irithil. As well, the Kai is also there. Anytime a fight can be popped up into the goal lane. Here is what attack going in, targeting on the Irithil. The Irithil is into the trouble. The Granger secure kill onto the Irithil. The Kufra using it onto the Granger, but the Granger is ready to go onto the edge, but having that mobility onto him, he is able to fall back. The lane is also going in for the support, and the Eternal God has popped out by the Vexana. And the lane getting the kill onto the SRFM will be having that ball because they already have the team. P90 is getting a 2 kills onto them, a 2 for a 0 trade.
I mean, 2 for a 0 for them is, I mean, the lead that SRFM had, they are still maintaining it, but then they should try not to, go out too deep for those fights because they are kind of, losing the grip of the match. And I mean, the goal difference is almost negligible, which they had, which was of 1.2k or something. They already have vanquished the damage, right? I mean, the goal lead right there.
Definitely true, and on to the reverse side, we can already see another fight is gonna break, and the Eternal God has been popped out. Fear of has been used by the lane, and that's a double kill for the Ranger. Oh my god, the great match coming in strong, not coming in the tower. Getting down to detail. 3 for a 0 trade. Oh my god, that's the mega kill for the Shirmeal onto the direct 4 for a 0 trade, and also getting the neutral of the hand, and that's right.
I mean, team T90s are trying to turn over the. I mean, look at the goal lead right now. It has turned into their favor, turning into a 3k goal lead. I mean, they are slowly slowly pacing up the damage scale, slowly pacing up the team fights, and getting control over those team fights with that Badang. So I mean, Badang is a really great, I would say, hero to start a team fight, because he gives a lot of opening with his fist crack.
Definitely true. And we can see another fight popping up into the leg. Oh my god, the direct has been shut down by the Granger. That's really great because the Granger is getting his farm and goal and having that damage is good for his latency. And also the Cooper going in with the jump, but the Vixana with the Eternal. I mean the Valentina with the Eternal got popping down the Vixana's ultimate, but the Link going with the chance of blade direct just targeting onto that Valentina, and the Valentina has been shut down. The Cooper going in with the jump but not able to get the Padang, and that's the unstoppable coming from the Granger onto the Cooper as well. The Granger has been shut down, and the Suyo charging in upon the Akai, and the Akai has been shut down. A double kill by the Suyo onto the Akai.
I mean, maybe T90s do have the goal lead right now, but then they can't deny the damage from the Suyu because it's really high, man. Look at that. I mean, almost puncturing out their backline is right away. Specifically, I would say the Granger is getting targeted right here. But look at that, pushing up the top lane, maybe trying to do split push, but then the mage as well as the Badang is already there.
Definitely true. I agree with you, and as well, I can see that the Lord is into the river side, so it's first lot, and both of the teams are putting a setup on there and trying to give out the visions. The tanks are there to provide the vision on their team, and now the fight breaking is targeting onto the Akai, but the Akai will falling back. Oh my god, the Badang has been shut down over there. I mean, I guess he has some connectivity issues. I mean, the network problem also because he wouldn't be, jumping in alone. And also the Akai is looking into the trouble, and is still securing kill onto the Akai. The Eternal Guard has already popped up by the Vixana, and the Suyo gets taking the Lord as well. The Granger gets the kill, and that's the monster still coming from the link onto the Zero. The double kill by the Granger. That's triple kill for the Granger onto the Elite Hill.
I mean, let's see what's the sky. Okay, 58 stacks on his Sky Piercer. Not bad. Show you. I mean, he's just doing really great.
Definitely a mega kill coming in from the Granger directly onto the Suyo. That's literally crazy amount of damage done by the Granger as well. The Lord is marching in, but the Granger will be able to defend out the slot because it's the first Lord, not a zero one. And the Granger has its damage, and yes, he was able to defend it along the mid lane without reaching the turret side also. Okay, another fight popping in. The Eternal Gut has already used by the Vixana. The Vixana getting the kill onto the Zero, but Valentina has already copied down the Vixana's Eternal Gut, so she will be using that onto the fights later on.
I mean, yeah, that would be a lot useful onto those team fights because Vixana somehow is the only one who is giving CC from her team. I mean, Khufra is targeting only the Ling probably right now. Yeah, he is targeting the Ling only. So, I mean, copying the Vixana's out is really necessary for the team fights.
Definitely, and we can see another fight popping out in bottom lane. Oh my god, a great damage coming from the Granger, but the Badang getting the shutdown from the Irito. Overextension coming in, getting that third damage as well. The damage from the Irito, he was taken down.
I mean, T90s are kind of overextending for right now. I don't know why. They are already in with a good lead. They do have a great composition. I don't know, diving in recklessly is not helping them right now. They should try some other strategy.
Definitely true, and we can see a 3k goal difference between these teams, and the team T9 is leading with 4k goals, and the direct spell has already reached and his flicker will be coming in soon. But other than that, they're all the opponent team also, and their team almost they all have their spells onto them, so it's kind of grateful for the team fight.
Yeah, having the spell into that, but that Grazer getting a kill for the Dairoth is great.
Definitely, and we can see that the Akai directly targeting onto the Irito to fall back, and the Akai getting a kill onto the Irito. I mean, that's a really great targeting onto the damage dealer, and as well that the monster kill coming from the Granger. Oh my god, the Badang has been shut down. That's the triple kill for the Granger onto the Super. That's the triple kill onto the Valentina. That amount of damage coming in, and that's the complete wiped out.
I mean, Team T90s are playing out really well with their team composition, and I mean their lanes are getting pushed at the same time. So what else do you need? Getting the Lord as well as pushing off the lanes. That's the greatest feeling. But then spamming off that Rhapsody and that Litsonata does a lot of damage to the Dirath. Would be falling back to get some health to his base, and the Lord goes in the hands of T90s right now.
Definitely, and we can see the Granger having the 80 stacks onto his Sky Piercer as well, the bounty on the link as well, the Granger, and the Red Buff has been already stolen out by the Granger. That's really great for him as well. The Granger having his Malefic gun, having that the physical penetration, the damage, and as well right now he's doing a lot as well. The Link having that damage as well, the Sky providing the zoning out, and already we can see that the fight popping in. Oh my god, the Eternal Guard taking down the Cupra. The Valentina has been shut down by the Batak, and right now only 3 people are standing in from the team SRFM, but the team 9 decide to fall back. That's really great of them, like overextending is not good thing for them, so falling back is better than overextending and going for the kills only.
Yeah, falling back right now would be a great option, and the mid lane inhibitor does gets pushed out, as well as the top lane also did get pushed out previously. Now they are only left with one turret. I mean, 2 lanes would be pushing in with super minions. Already a disadvantage coming for team SRFM. Is looking at that situation. SRFM should try to take the next Lord, or it would be a really hard situation for them to turn this game around.
Definitely true, and we can see the team tonight is taking over the map control and painting the map from the red color, and also looking onto the illegal itemization. She got her Malefic gun, and she will be having the range onto her and dealing a damage, as well she will be making, I guess, the wind chant onto her, and it will be kind of great for her, into the team fights when she is in a situation so bad, so she can use that up, and then she can escape as well. She can deal the damage.
It's true. But for now, teams kind of look in a passive manner. They don't want to start a fight. As we can see, Vexena. Okay, the whole team is hiding onto the second bush. They don't know. Valentina is giving out the vision.
You can see the Kufra going in with the jump, giving all the vision and trying to dismantle their positioning, and just trying to disturb them.
As well as the Kai. I was really skeptical about the Kai pick, but then it turned out to be really well. I mean, countering all of them at the same time, and specifically for the Erithel, she didn't got the we usually say breathing space, but then she didn't got the farming space. On the early game, seems like I would say an experienced move, because from the early game she should at least try to push the lane. I mean, she played it really passively, so that's where, I mean, they were getting kills, but they weren't getting the spike in the goal lead. If probably in the early game she probably have tried to push the lane, probably the situation would have turned out really differently. But then anyways, you do make mistakes, and you have a lot of tournaments to showcase your skills again, improve it. And maybe not just tournaments, man, play classics, play ranks. I mean, you're not bad now, but then learning never stops. So with that being said, we would like to take a short break, and we would be back with another interesting match for the evening. So ladies and gentlemen, do stay tuned.
Real manipulation! Let's go!
Well, I'm a little bit biased, Fnatic on it, because I'm from the Philippines.
If we're talking on paper, no. FNOP are probably the best team in the world right now.
It just shows how strong they are when it comes to their mechanical skills and like their mental fortitude.
You know, Fnatic on the Philippines is so damn good. They rarely have weak points.
Wow! He stole the Frenchman and he busted all of them!
They're actually really strong. Defeated many good teams. Every one of them, I think, is like a beast.
Ya enggak, karena dia jago. Gue belum bisa ngalahin dia.
If we pace them, it will really be a hard match.
他们现在的这帮人马就是什么阵容都能玩，每个人都可以开 点，所以这个队伍是非常可怕的。
What I can say is, these guys are really a different kind of monster, having this M6.
In Indonesia and in the Philippines, respectively, Team Liquid and Fnatic Onic Philippines face off in the final match of the Swiss stage.
Awit sa'yo! Gago, pwede yung ano ko siya.
Fabian, one of the best Ling players in the world. I gotta give it to him. He's nasty when he's popping off.
Fights over against CLID.
Who will be getting the turtle? Oh, Kirk blocks Fabian!
Very clean. Kelmer gonna be caught. Sliding tackle out again. Aaron Shiki goes in for the entry, but gets caught.
Diversion.
Not a diversion. Fabian's in the diversion. And that reaction catches him. Flavor Fave taken down by
that game, he was just like, what is happening? You're missing your 4-sword combo. You're dashing in like awkward spots.
We still use the Angela Ling. I think that one is still our comfort zone.
Yehezkiel and Aaron, the two members alive. Just Yehezkiel in the end. FNOP make it quick.
I could not confirm if that was actually the fastest we've seen for today.
As King Kong and Super Prince will cap out this best of one against CFU Gaming. In the Philippines, there are no kings, just the Super Family.
The Philippines' last hope march forward in the upper bracket. But Fnatic doesn't care! They secure top 4!
FNOP have wiped Team Liquid ID out.
So basically, the team are a bunch of kids. They may be mischievous at times, but they do know when not to step on somebody else's boundaries. But the most thing that I kind of like between them is telling each other what they need to improve upon. If this one does a bad play, no one is shy to tell him that he made a bad play. So everything is kind of like, constructive as such. As a coach, you kind of have this vision. You want to set a culture, right? If they do understand that, if they do respect that culture that you want to build, then they'd apply it every single day.
Still sleeping, not going for lunch.
Later, after I think about
Going for lunch?
No. I honestly feel like FNOP have they have God-given talent. It's the talent, right? Like, obviously hard work too. The pro players all put in the work. But for me, it doesn't even look like FNOP put as much work as the others. Just, like from a caster point of view, they're very chill.
So just to share, I meet up with some of the owners. Actually, they're so curious. Why are you players always just running around, playing chess? They're just outside, swimming, basketball. And they ask me, are they even scrimming? Do they even scrim? Yeah, they have scrims. The regular, the usual.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Here we are back into MIT Season 3 onto the qualifying rounds, and here we are. We do have the both teams, Team Excel on the blue and Team TBK rising from the red side. On the Castedex, it's me, Burger, and it's me. I do have none other than Yuna, so Yuna, do take over.
Oh, hello everyone. We are back again, and here I am, you now leading to the first banning phase And we can already see a Fulvius and Trio ban coming in from both of the teams, banning all the great heroes. The Fulvius, a great initiator, really great EXP laner with the damage, with the Infernal Bazoo doing a lot of damage, has been out. I mean, that's a great choice. As well, the banning out the Badang. Badang right now totally into the meta and dealing a lot of damage. And he is really good as a roamer, also the EXP laner, just zoning them out into this fight. And in previous match, we have already seen the Badang doing a lot, and that's a great choice. And we can see from the team they are banning all the two assassins, the Hayabusa and the Suyo. I mean, those heroes are literally very squishy and has the mobility onto them. With the Shadow Squad, the Hayabusa, and with his immortal body and the souls, they were doing a lot of damage. And Evil Cooler directly, taking you down from the far. Even if you are really low into HP, he will be taking down, and that's a really great choice. And let's see what heroes they will be banning out, because the Jushin, the student, is still open. And I was talking about her, the beautiful lady. The Jushin has been banned out. A very expected thing coming in, because if you want a smooth team fight, you need to ban out the Jushin without forgetting her. And let's see which hero the Mark Riba will be banning out.
Okay, Granger has been banned at the Mark Rebel. I mean, why not? The damage from this hero is really unreal, because previous two matches we have seen the showcase of Granger's damage. That's really high. You can't deny the damage, as well as I would say has a lot of mobility to it. But then, I mean, okay, Air ATZ going in with a Mathila would be supporting his teammates very well. And Vintage here is showing out for a counterfeit that's fast. I mean, not a counterfeit, because I mean, one of the most fragile, and I would say, yeah, she do have the her morph skill, turning into a bird. She has the mobility, but then she is really fragile to close quarter combats. But then Xbox have been locked out by Mark River. I don't know about the Xbox pick right now, because I mean the last Sandy would be doing a lot of damage, but then the guiding wind from the Matilda could save a lot. And the healing is also, I would say, a really annoying concept. I mean, for from the Mathila, but then also the Xbox and the Atlas looks like combination for now. I mean, yeah, crowd
And let's
damage,
see.
yeah, and I mean, as we can see, Valentina has been picked out here. I would say Valentina will work out really well, because she will be copying two of the major ults. That's gonna be Xbox, Last Sanity, and the Lethal Links from the Atlas. And Joy, I mean, yeah, why not? As I mean, despite previously this hero has a lot of dashes, the Rhythm of Joy would be helping her to chase down enemies, and the electrifying beats would be finishing down enemies real quick.
Definitely true, and also Joy having an advantage to her because she can melt out the tanky heroes, and there is expert and there is the Atlas. So that will be a really great meal for the Joy if she is farmed out well. As well, the middle laner, the Aurora is into the middle lane. The Frigid Glacier, she will be providing onto the fights, just immobilizing them for 3 seconds. And as well, the Valentina is there, and Valentina has a really great choice right now. She can copy down the Aurora, as well she can go with the Atlas also. Like, both are really, good thing for Valentina to copy down their ultimates. And looking forward to the second banning phase. The Layla, the Khalid has been banned out. I mean, the Layla is not into the meta, but still her fear is there, because she literally was a monster, in previous weeks and days. Like, she was doing a lot of damage, and Leela has the range. We can't deny the fact she has a very good range onto her as well, the damage, and she is a really great goal laner, and once she gets a Malefic gun and Winshan, she will be unstoppable, and she is the hero which can totally, upside down the match and take the advantage for your team. And also the Khalid, a great roamer as well, the EXP laner, having a regain onto him, and with the Raging Sandstorm zoning them out onto the fights as well. The Harriet, a meta hero, has been banned out because the Harriet having a lot of chrono dashes, giving a lot of mobility, and the Zaman Force doing a lot of damage dealing into the Land of Dawn. That's a great choice as well. The Fredrin has been banned out. I mean, that's a great, because Fredrin is a really great hero against the team, and having that CC onto him. And The picks are coming in. The Lucas and the Porcupine going with the Moscow.
I mean, yeah, true. They uh, having a really great combination with the Lucas and the Moscow right now. I mean, Lucas being a really notorious hero, the damage, the as he sustain everything in this hero is pretty high. So if you're facing against him, that's gonna be a bit sketchy for you. But for now, I mean, let's see. I mean, he can be countered too on the late game, as I mean, the other heroes do a good damage output as well. But let's see. I mean, and here we can see Sun being picked up, will be dealing a lot of critical damage with his clones. I mean, he can go with the Trinity will, but then Sun should always go with the critic as preferred because that's where most of the economy lies with this hero. And then we can see a Clint being picked up would be dealing a lot of damage with his skills. And I mean, he is a really great marksman to burst down the low HP, front laners. I mean, yeah, front as well as back laners, because his passive does gives him, a bullet shot, which deals a lot of damage and has a lot of range too.
Yes, I agree with that. Clint's having a lot of damage from the early phase. Only he will be doing a lot, and he has the mobility onto him, and that's a really great point for him as well. As done with his critic damage, and once he farmed out well with his clone, he will be doing a lot. And it's kind of annoying to face the Sun because you never know which is the real one, which is the clone, and you will be hitting all to the clones. And the thing is, boom, that is not the real one.
Yeah, most case scenarios, that's what usually does happen. But let's see, is this Sun similar to that what we described? But then, ladies and gentlemen, here we are into the land of dawn between these two teams. Excel rising from the blue and TBK hailing from the red side. I mean, but like to point out something, I mean, Moscow with a Purify would be getting annoyed by the Clint.
Definitely, and we can see early invite coming in from Matilda, but Matilda will be falling back because you can't take the risks, into the early stage. Also, the Valentina going in, but the Sun with his clones going, oh my god, the damage coming in, a conflict is happening into the riverside, but both of the teams will be falling back because the early game thing, they won't be taking the risk to fight up and, just losing their life and, have giving that disadvantage onto their teams.
Yeah, I mean, why do anyone would want a disadvantage right from the early game? That would create a lot of goal difference.
Definitely, but the moment they going in onto the Suns blue buff, oh my god, having the dashes and the mobility onto the low top, he was able to fall back. Oh my god, that was a crazy move done by the Lomde May. Like it was kind of do or die situation for she. He was literally so low onto the HP, but having the dashes and the mobility, the Joy has the upper hand onto that. She can just go in, jump in, and just come out, and the Joy going in with the electrifying beats and taking the first blood. Oh my god, and she is able to just poke the Sun and also come out very safely. And that's the thing about the Joy because she has the mobility onto her, and that's a great advantage for team fights because she just can go in just and just come out, just dancing around here and there. And also the first neutral objective is onto the riverside. So let's see which team will be getting this.
Joy
Oh my
going
god, the
in.
Lomba getting another kill onto the expert.
I mean, Joy doing a really great job, coming in. But here we could see copied the
Here's another
from the.
fight coming in. The Valentina using the last, ultimate. Oh my god, the first neutral objective goes into the hands of the team Lomba. Hey, oh my god, and Lucas getting the kill onto the Eva. That's a killing spree from the Lomba onto the Sun, and that's another kill for the Matilda onto the Aurora.
Nomnoma is doing a really great job here. I mean, securing the kills. He almost killed the Xbox back there, but then not enough damage, I would say. And here we could see Pookie Pine also getting some advantage on to the goal lane. I didn't expect, you'd say a Purify with the Moscow against the Clint would work so well, but then he's working out really well.
And at the meantime, the Lomlan May going again with the her beats and just annoying the sun out, but sun from gorgeous blue buff, and that's a really great thing for him. And I mean, in the town, pressure is building up upon the goal lane, the Matilda and the Valentina charging in, but they need to fall back. And also, the Lucas is there, another fight coming in. The little links that was already used by the Atlas, and another little links coming from the Valentina. The Lucas getting the kill onto that Atlas as well. The double kill for the Lucas, and the Clint has been shut down by the Matilda.
I mean, really great rotation coming in from the Lucas, from the XP to the mid lane bushes, to generate some kills for his team. That's really great rotation coming in for side.
Definitely. I'm just looking at this George. She is literally, annoying the sun and, just going into their buff and just going with the dash and trying to target onto him. The sun will be falling back, but the Joy going in with the electrifying bit and taking down the sun. That's really amazing coming in from the Lumlumay.
Lomlomba is doing really great indeed. For the second, looking at that Atlas, he is getting melted away by Lucas right now.
Definitely true. And we can see the second objective is into the reverse set, and the Aluminum Man is already into that. The expert is looking into a bad situation. Oh my god, the turtle goes into the hands of the team, and that's the mega kill for the Lucas onto the expert. The Frigid Glacier has been popped up from the Aurora, but the Aurora will be getting shut down by the Aluminum Man.
And Lomlomba having a great time farming in the lane. And guys, as we described, the joy with the temporal regime, that's really, I would say, great cooldown reduction with his first and second skill.
Definitely, the third missile has been used by the Moscow onto the sun, but the sun will be falling back with the health of his clones and the Matilda charging in as well. The Lucas, oh my god, the situation is looking like a apple pie, and I mean like the Moscow getting that kill. Also, the Aurora is looking into a bad situation, and that's the monster kill for the Joy onto the Aurora. It was like a sandwich situation for them, totally getting surrounded by all your opponent team and just getting down onto their own turret.
Yeah, I mean, right now Team Excel is doing really great job rotation wise. I mean, teamwork wise, and I would say kill wise, they are leading right now. But then, I mean, they do, kind of maintain it and try to end it as soon as possible because the
It's
damage.
the spread of destruction going and from the Moscow. The last insanity has been already used by the expert. Oh my god, a great team fight coming in from them. The Lucas charging in with his fist and the Moscow, the Porcupine dealing a lot of Pookie damage and also getting a kill onto the Aurora and with the guiding with the Valentina. Sorry, the Moscow was able to fall back as well. They will be taking down the Milan turret as well. The third objective will be into the reverse side respawning soon.
Yeah, for now, it's kind of being scary for Team TBK.
Definitely true.
Mhm.
And the Stars are trying to get the third neutral objective right now onto the riverside, but the team Excel are totally, focus on taking down those backliners and just taking down that expert. But the Sun getting that neutral objective is a really good thing for his team.
Yeah.
It's Oh my god, a great fight coming. The Freezing Glacier has been activated by the Aurora. The Valentina going with the little links and Valentina securing kill onto the Aurora. The Atlas has been shut down. A great kill coming from the Loom Loom Bay. And that's a double kill from the Loom Loom Bay coming onto the Clint. And right now they are taking down the Milan inhibited turret as well. The damage popping in from the Lucas is really insane.
Look at that Sun trying to defend his turret, but getting cornered out and will be getting finished by the Joy.
Definitely true. But in this meanwhile time, three players already has respawned. Oh my god, the Lucas has been shut down by the Atlas diving too deep in paid the price with the Porcupine doing a lot of damage and taking down the Atlas as well. The inhibitor turret has been taken on by the Joy. The Joy going in with her dash is trying to target onto the expert. The Moscow getting the mega kill, the double kill for the Loom Loom Med dealing a lot of damage. Only the Sun is there. The Sun already gave up, and with this, the match ends here. And the winner are the Team Excel.
Excellent, man. Did show up a really great fight in this match, especially I would say along with my marking onto the opponents, taking the dash advantage of Sun's lower HP, letting him use his dash skill and bait him out and going in for the finish. And I would say Matilla also did a really great job here combining the Lucas's ultimate with him and carrying him in the beast form. Did a really great job, as well as Valentina there with her, I would say, Shadow Strikes. And Arcane was a lot into the match. But then, I mean, for now, we would like to take a short break, and we would be back with yet another interesting match for the evening. So, ladies and gentlemen, do stay tuned.
Real manipulation! Let's go!
Well, I'm a little bit biased, Fnatic on it, because I'm from the Philippines.
If we're talking on paper, no. FNOP are probably the best team in the world right now.
It just shows how strong they are when it comes to their mechanical skills and like their mental fortitude.
You know, Fnatic on the Philippines is so damn good. They rarely have weak points.
Wow! He stole the Frenchman and he got all of them!
They're actually really strong. Defeated many good teams. Every one of them, I think, is like a beast.
Karena dia jago. Gue belum bisa ngalahin dia.
If we pace them, it will really be a hard match.
他们现在的这帮人马，就是什么阵容都能玩，每个人都可以开位点，所以这个队伍是非常可怕的。
What I can say is, these guys are really a different kind of monster. Having this M6.
In Indonesia and in the Philippines, respectively, Team Liquid and Fnatic Onic Philippines face off in the final match of the Swiss stage.
Awit sa'yo! Gago, pwede yung ano ko siya.
Fabian, one of the best Ling players in the world. I gotta give it to him. He's nasty when he's popping off.
Fights over against CLID.
Who will be getting the turtle? Oh, Kirk blocks Fabian!
Very clean. Kelmer gonna be caught. Sliding tackle out again. Aaron Shiki goes in for the entropy but gets caught.
Diversion.
Not a diversion. Fabian's in the diversion. And yet reaction catches him. Flavor Fave taken down by
that game, he was just like, what is happening? You're missing your 4-sword combo. You're dashing in like awkward spots.
We still use the Angela Ling. I think that one is still our comfort zone.
Yehezkiel and Aaron, the two members alive. Just Yehezkiel in the end. FNOP make it quick.
I could not confirm if that was actually the fastest we've seen for today.
As King Kong and Super Prince will cap out this best of one against CFU Gaming.
In the Philippines, there are no kings, just the Super Family. The Philippines' last hope march forward in the upper bracket. But Fnatic doesn't care! They secure top 4! FNOP have wiped Team Liquid ID out.
So basically, the team are a bunch of kids. They may be mischievous at times, but they do know when not to step on somebody else's boundaries. But the most thing that I kind of like between them is telling each other what they need to improve upon. If this one does a bad play, no one is shy to tell him that he made a bad play. So everything is kind of like, constructive as such. As a coach, you kind of have this vision. You want to set a culture, right? If they do understand that, if they do respect that culture that you want to build, then they'd apply it every single day.
Still sleeping, not going for lunch?
Later, after I think about
going for lunch?
No. I honestly feel like FNOP have just, they have God-given talent. It's the talent, right? Like, obviously hard work too. The pro players all put in the work. For me, it doesn't even look like FNOP put as much work as the others. Just, you know, like from a caster point of view, they're very chill.
So just to share, I meet up with some of the owners. Actually, they're so curious. Why are you players always just running around, playing chess? They're just outside, swimming, basketball. And they actually, are they even scrimming? Do they even scrim? Yeah, they have scrims. The regular, the usual. They're like, what? You only scrim 3 times? Other people will scrim 4 times, 5 times. Maybe from 12 noon to 12 midnight, they're just playing. And they don't understand, like, they feel like it's so unfair. That's the exact word they use.
Oh, I don't have money.
Let's go! So guys, today for grand finals, FNOP versus LID. Wish me luck, guys.
Anything that you want to say to Team Liquid?
Just want to say, good luck and have fun. Give our all the best. Good luck. Let's give the match a good match. Fabian, you know what to do.
Ladies and gentlemen, with the final 2 teams, welcome to Ocean Arena, the stage for the grand finals here at M6.
Let's go, go, go!
Oh yes, hari ini adalah M Series Grand Final. Pertandingan yang semua orang tunggu-tunggu dan kalian semua, kita semua sekarang ada di sini.
Gagawa tayo ng play, lalaban tayo dahil hindi tayo takot, tama? Tama! 1, 2, 3, fight!
In my life, I think if we will lose to the teams in 3 times in a row, you guys can call us idiot.
I just really know that TLID is a very strong team. But again, we are a strong team as well.
Drafting phase of the grand finals of M6.
You know, we're looking at these bands now, and already we see a little bit of change in what we usually see. The Alpha band from Fnatic Onic Philippines, and it's been a pick that they're one of the few teams to really actually...
Gua ada suggest nih, kalau mau ban Bruno, kan MM bisa 1 tuh. Kalau di Cracker kita bisa ada lawan dapat 2 nggak? Ada Zuxin ini. Oh iya.
Hello?
They have started the stream.
What do you mean? Like,
We are live. Okay,
we are
ladies and
live.
yeah, ladies and gentlemen, here we are on to IMT season 3. And wait a second, just a second, guys. Yeah, there has been a problem. Our caster, are you there in the lobby?
I'm not into the lobby, Bugger. Please take over this match.
My God. It's fine. But then, we can continue here. Okay, so here we are on to IMT Season 3. This is the qualifying rounds going on right now. The teams, Temp Esports and Team Thai are competing with each other right now. Both of the teams, would both teams are doing really great and were doing really great in the previous rounds. But then let's see how will they do against each other. So let's dive in to the banning phase. Okay, Yushin being a utility mage being banned out right away, as well as a Mia. Great damage output would be seen if she would be getting picked here. Again, here we are seeing okay, Lucas as well as a Matilda, these two combinations do go in really great with each other. The damage output, the potential of bursting down enemies do rise up rapidly. And not just, I would say, Lucas, Matilda can groove in with any of the sudden damage dealers, the burst damage dealers. I would say you can go with the Alpha, you can go with the Shoyu, you can also go with Barats. I mean, that dinosaur is, kind of big as well as deals a lot of damage. So yeah, Matilda can groom up with any of the heroes, possible. But then, okay, unusual pick here. We could see Zask being picked out from the side of Temp Esports. But then, I mean, let's see, Zask could work out really well, but not in the meta. And here we could see Granger is taller than Ling. Eh? Uh, I don't know, it's probably my screen glitch. But then here we could see Granger being picked out as their goal laner right now. A really lethal mistake from the side of Temp Esports. Okay, Zushin is banned. I thought the Zushin was open for a second. I didn't see it properly. But then, yeah, again, here we could see Granger. Okay, groomed in with a Hylos. I would say a lot of chasing would be seen in this match. And I mean, the glorious part is a lot annoying, to be honest. And here we could see Khalid being picked out, Lord Kenting in the Khalid being a flex pick for this moment. The Banang is also open though, but they are going in with a carry pick. Would be hurting a lot to those tanky heroes, but then has less mobility than compared to a Granger. I mean, her light, speedy light wheels do, using that ult does gives her additional movement speed. But for now, I mean, let's see, Granger has the range advantage as well as the mobility advantage too. So let's see who does takes over. But then if Carry kind of closes in to the Granger, he would be getting melted right away. Onto the other side, Tai are looking for a mage, probably. They should go in for a mage. Yeah. And Super Lam is showing and with Louis would do unexpected damage for this game with the diversion plays would be a lot annoying to handle with, and the duality I guess, yeah, would be kind of creating a lot of crowd control specifically for Zask. It would be really annoying for Carry as well. Okay, Ling being banned out, obvious reasons, is a lot tanky. I mean, tanky is a lot dealing critical damage. The Blade of Tempest can, dive in, can be used in many situations as a, I would say, defensive maneuver, or not charging into those backlines is a really great thing. But then Tiger being banned out again, the implosion, the sacred hammer, the flicker with the conceal does a lot of crowd control and a game changing gameplays from this side. Again, Garutkacha being picked out. I mean, why not? Garutkacha would be dealing a lot of crowd control damage with his AOG right away. Last ban uh, should be set up for the side of Temp Esports. So let's see what are they gonna pick in. Again, we can see Badang being banned out as this hero was open, could do a lot of crowd control, and I mean specifically for Carry or for Khalid or Zask, it would be a lot annoying to deal with. Okay, Thai are showing in with the hyper. Ryuken Giri would be going in for a hyper, I guess. Okay, well, I think, yeah. But then let's see a lot of hero pools. I mean, Joy would be a great option, but then against the carry, I mean, carry is a close range marksman too. So we have to see about it. I mean, can work, cannot too. I mean, can work or maybe not. But then Joy. Oh, okay, she does work, and against Ask, she's really good. So would be a really good counter against these two damage dealers. But then Yuki can't retray showing in with the Hayabusa. Will he pick it or not? That's the question. Because in this situation, I mean, Hayabusa could come a lot in handy to kill the Granger or the Louis on the first place. But then the Joy is there with a lot of mobility, so he has to really be careful about it. And I mean, with a Hydro, there is a really high chance of an early game invasion, so he needs to see about the buff as well. He would go in with a ninja, I mean, Hayabusa. So let's see. Okay, Franco being picked out, the bloody hunt as well as the iron hook would be a lot annoying in pulling out enemies. But then in this situation, I feel a bit okay. How can I forget Franco being a direct counter for that? Joy would be diving in, and the bloody hunt would be catching her on point. I mean, if the Joy presses her ult and she's being stunned, most probably nobody would try to close in. But then Carry, if she builds in with a malefic gun, she would having some range that would help her in the situation a lot. But Tai are left in with the EXP laner for now. Okay, so here we go again. Ruby is here. I mean, Ruby with I am offended plays is a really great opportunity coming for the team tie. But then, man, let's see. I mean, anything could happen in this match. But then Louis Granger and the Joy on the same team kinds of makes it look makes it looks like a one-sided match, and they do have a high lows too. So damage dealer as well as beefy heroes on your team kind kind of increases the probability of winning a match, takes it higher. But then let's see, I mean, the drafting is completed. Both of the teams do look really strong within each other. But then we have to wait, man. I mean, there is a lot to discover right now. But then we are back into the land of dawn, and here we are with the teams who would try to fight in for the victory. But then temp, 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 team temp on to the blue and tie on to the red side here. I mean, as a early phase, it won't be much exciting because they don't have much invading heroes right now. I mean, if the fight starts, Louis would give a ton of crowd control for starting purpose, but then I mean, she would give a lot of stun during the whole match. But then the others would get their mobility too. But then Granger securing the gold crab. Meanwhile, Carry is trying to probably box out the farm. But no, Granger does tries to pull up the farm from for his side. And let's see the Litho. Litho is secured by Joy again, having a lot of mobility in this match. Remedy charging in is getting a lot of damage with that Desert Tornado. Okay, tension building up onto the bot lane, and the hook goes in but doesn't connect. But Carry getting the kill to the Hayabusa. Look at Louis, with a duality, trying to give crowd control, but everybody just escaped from the marked area. Joy coming in with the electrifying base, but would be pushed away with a flame shot there. Louis looking in spot Hayabusa. Okay, with the quad shadows does escapes in a really lethal moment. Could have died there if not and wasn't in position or didn't have the skill. Okay, Ruby trying to get. Okay, she is indeed successful in getting the blue buff from him. Okay, this ulti has been used by the Zask. The iron hook connects the Louis looking in a dire situation. Okay, the shadow kill pops up, and that would be a kill for the Hayabusa onto that Ruby. But Joy would be killing off the Hayabusa again. Here we could see, there's a tornado popping onto that Joy, but Joy would be retreating with his rhythm of Joy. Yeah, the spell names are kind of very different. Yeah, but then as you can look, the objective is still up. He would like to go in and secure it him for himself. I mean, for his team too. But then, Franco looking in position as well as Khalid. Lou, he should take in a good push right now because with her, I mean, it would be an easy, I would say, turtle. So let's see. Aaron Hook connects on to the Ruby. Hayabusa going in for the turtle, but Jojoy would be getting the turtle as well as Glorious Path has been unlocked. The Swamped has been unlocked. Yuri can retreat secures the kill for the Joy, but then everybody's running on a double kill for, I would say, Zask getting the kill for the Hylos, doing a really great job. Zask dealing a lot of damage as well as eating out the ults really easily, wasting out the ults of the opponent. And I mean, here we could see, okay, Zask already with his Sky PSS stacks on. Louis Ruby has been hooked out. That diversion didn't really gave them the economy. I mean, it got just backwards for them. Joy diving in with a rhythm of Joy. A quick Sandguard heal wouldn't help Lord Ken to survive the ring of punishment, doing much damage and would be getting finished off by Lord Ken. And Remedy has also been wiped out as the damage was too high for the turret. Damage was too high from the turret. And I mean, let's see. Franco is hooking really great with his iron hooks right now. He should mark on to the Louis. And okay, here we could see Nightmaric Spawn has been used, and the damage would be killing out the Ruby right away. I mean, that's not Nightmaric Spawn. Let me see. Dominator's Descendant, yeah. Everybody says it Nightmaric Spawn. Again, Iron Hook does connects in. Bloody Hunt is going on. The Desert Tornado is doing much damage, but he would escape in with a glorious path. But look at that, Joy diving in with a electrifying beat and would be killing off the Franco also. The Zaskana Franco, she got the double kill onto her. Situation looks dire, and the Rising Sun has been used as well as, as the glorious path. But then here we could see Joy being in a low HP Desert Tornado as pops in. But okay, heavy damage from defeat, killing out Yuki can retreat, and as well as Kaito. The damage from the Granger is increasing rapidly already into the 30 stacks. With his Sky Piercer, would be doing a lot annoying damage right now. Kylo's trying to push in the top lane turret. Okay. And here we are again, Joy coming in with the electrifying beats. Like speedy light wheels has been used as well as the light wheels not working very well, and the bloody hunt would be connecting as well as the flame shot would be securing a kill for Joy. I mean, great flame shot by the Zask trying to steal a kill from Hayabusa. He shouldn't do that actually. But then let's see, he's not up with a Sky Piercer. That's kind of fair. I mean, not having a Sky Piercer. If he has a Sky Piercer, then they should give the kill. Quad Shadows put it in, but would be retreating back. Yuki Okay, the Dominator Descendants has been used in as well as the Duality is doing a great damage, but then Zask is looking in a bad situation. Okay, Hylo's coming up with his ultimate Yuki getting caught out as well as killing out the Ruby again, but he would be getting killed out by defeat as he's doing much damage with his Sky Piercer. Great showcase of skills. I mean, man, the team composition, the team fights are really going on at point, specifically for team. I would say temp. It's really switching out right now, but then in in gold, team tie is in lead right now. Okay, look at that. Iron Hook does places and but not enough grip to catch someone. Again, here we could see Glorious Path has been used. Yuki can retreat, that secures the turtle. But okay, Ken getting the kill for Remedy, but defeat getting the kill on the Franco. Lots of kills going on right now. Yuki can retreat, trying to run away with the quad shadows. Looking at that situation, they're absolutely doing much damage to him. I mean, very reckless spot for him getting trapped out from everyone. That's a really bad situation for the Hayabusa. Again to the mid lane. Here we could see Duality does splash us up. Lord can dealing much damage, but I mean not enough damage, but then enough damage to at least scare him away. Okay, let me see the 60 stack on that Sky Piercer on that Granger. I mean a lot of stacks already into the 10 on 9 minutes mark. And here we could see Khalid being poked out again and again by the high lows. Here we could see Iron Hook press onto the Joy. Glorious Path has been used as well as the Oogie Shadow kill. Iron Hook connects on to the high lows, but he's too beefy to take down right now. And look at the damage from the Death Sonata killing out two enemies together. And let's see Joy trying to follow up Yuki right now. Yuki looking in a bad situation. Will he get his farm though? No, looks bad. He won't get it, and he would have to retreat empty-handed from right there. Yeah, empty-handed from there. Look at the damage coming from Kiara to the tank. I mean, as a tankler, she would be doing a lot of damage, but defeat trying to take down the turret. Will he get it? No, Oogie Shadow Kill has been used, but a lot of people, no one to mark in, and the damage from the Louis and the stun from the Ruby does, secures the kill for the Granger right now. And Iron Hook does presses in, but then no one to hook with, no one did get in touch. Dominated Descendants has been used as well as the Rising Sand. Louis doing a lot of crowd control right now. Look at the damage from the Granger, putting the damage from the backline using his Sky Piercer as Sky Piercer stacks on to the Death Sonata. Really good grooming up, and they are already taking in the Lord, trying to end the match as soon as possible. Team Tie is really tying up the game for themselves right now. And I mean, let's see that Granger's built. Okay, he is already down with a BOD with everything right now. Okay, real life situation for that. Okay, that was really, quick and terrifying at the same time. I mean, Franco did get a hold, I mean, of uh, yeah, of Remedy. But then Hayabusa being in a low HP, he tried to dive in and kill Defeat, but then Defeat already has so much damage, and connecting one basic skill was enough. Okay, Hylos has been put it down towards the inside of the base. The Lord locks into the inhibitor turret. Zask looking really low. Oogie Shadow kill has been not used yet. Waiting for the right opportunity. Okay, Joy coming in with the damage. Khalid would be flickering away at this moment. Oh my god! And here we could see the. I mean, Lord has been successfully defended by the team. Temp right now. Okay, a lot of damage coming in, and a kill for the Joy, killing out the Fatty Franco again. Again, a good dive, and Louis getting the kill for the Hayabusa, looking in a dire spot right now. Defeat killing out the Zask, double kill for him. and the base is wide open. And with this, I mean, Team Tai does defeat Team Temp very easily. That was a really good wipe out from Team Tai, getting the small trades right from the early. And the, iconic last part was the diversion from the Louis, you know, getting remedy to the inside of the base. That would scare the enemies. They wouldn't charge in so recklessly. I mean, even if remedy got sacrificed at the moment, they would have gotten some of the inhibitors. So it was really a good, you know good trade of risks. I mean, they got the trade to their hands, but then it could have gone somewhere around that. Remedy could have died, but then getting inhibitors would probably would have helped into the next Lord push. But then with this, Team Tai does secures the victory for today, and for this match. And we would be like to take a short break for a few moments, and we would be back with another interesting match for.
Real manipulation! Let's go!
Well, I'm a little bit biased, Fnatic on it, because I'm from the Philippines.
If we're talking on paper, no. FNOP are probably the best team in the world right now.
It just shows how strong they are when it comes to their mechanical skills and like their mental fortitude.
You know, Fnatic on the Philippines is so damn good. They rarely have weak points.
Wow! He stole the Frenchman and he conquered all of them!
They're actually really strong. Defeated many good teams. Every one of them, I think, is like a beast.
Ya udah, karena dia jago. Gue belum bisa ngalahin dia.
If we pace them, it will really be a hard match.
他们现在的这帮人马，就是什么阵容都能玩，每个人都可以开个点，所以这个队伍是非常可怕的。
What I can say is, these guys are really a different kind of monster, having this M6.
In Indonesia and in the Philippines, respectively, Team Liquid and Fnatic Onic Philippines face off in the final match of the Swiss stage.
Awit sa'yo! Gago, pwede yung ano ko siya.
Fabian, one of the best Ling players in the world. I gotta give it to him. He's nasty when he's popping off.
Fights over against CLID.
Who will be getting the turtle? Oh, Kirk blocks Fabian!
Very clean. Kelmer gonna be caught. Sliding tackle out again. Aaron Shiki goes in for the entropy but gets caught.
Diversion.
Not a diversion. Fabian's in the diversion and yet reaction catches him. Flavor Fave taken down by
that game, he was just like, what is happening? You're missing your 4-sword combo. You're dashing in like awkward spots.
We still use the Angela Ling. I think that one is still our comfort zone.
Yehezkiel and Aaron, the two members alive. Just Yehezkiel in the end. FNOP make it quick.
I could not confirm if that was actually the fastest we've seen for today.
As King Kong and Super Prince will cap out this best of one against CFU Gaming. In the Philippines, there are no kings, just the Super Family. The Philippines' last hope march forward in the upper bracket. But Fnatic doesn't care! They secure top 4! FNOP have wiped Team Liquid ID out.
So basically, the team are a bunch of kids. They may be mischievous at times, but they do know when not to step on somebody else's boundaries. But the most thing that I kind of like between them is telling each other what they need to improve upon. If this one does a bad play, no one is shy to tell him that he made a bad play. So everything is kind of like, constructive as such. As a coach, you kind of have this vision. You want to set a culture, right? If they do understand that, if they do respect that culture that you want to build, then they'd apply it every single day.
Still sleeping, not going for lunch.
Later, after I take a bath.
Going for lunch? No.
I honestly feel like FNOP have just, they have God-given talent. It's the talent, right? Like, obviously hard work too. The pro players all put in the work. For me, it doesn't even look like FNOP put as much work as the others. Just, you know, like from a caster point of view, they're very chill.
So just to share, I meet up with some of the owners. Actually, they're so curious. Why are you players always just running around, playing chess? They're just outside, swimming, basketball. And they ask me, are they even scrimming? Do they even scrim? Yeah, they have scrims. The regular, the usual. They're like, what? You only scrim 3 times? Other people will scrim 4 times, 5 times. Maybe from 12 noon to 12 midnight, they're just playing. And they don't understand, like, they feel like it's so unfair. That's the exact word they use.
I don't have money.
Let's go!
So guys, today for grand finals, FNOP versus ID. Wish me luck, guys.
Anything that you want to say to Team Liquid?
Just want to say, good luck and have fun. Give our all the best. Good luck. Let's give the pass a good match. Fabian, you know what to do.
Ladies and gentlemen, with the final 2 teams, welcome to Ongyan Arena, the stage for the grand finals here at M6.
Liquid! Let's go, go, go!
Oh yes, hari ini adalah M Series Grand Final. Pertandingan yang semua orang tunggu-tunggu dan kalian semua, kita semua sekarang ada di sini. Gagawa tayo ng play, lalaban tayo dahil hindi tayo takot, tama? Tama! 1, 2, 3, fight!
In my life, I think if we lose to the teams in 3 times in a row, you guys can call us idiot.
I just really know that TLID is a very strong team. But again, we are a strong team as well.
Drafting phase of the grand finals of M6.
You know, we're looking at these bands now, and already we see a little bit of change in what we usually see. The Alpha band from Fnatic Philippines, and it's been a pick that they're one of the few teams to really actually...
Gua ada suggest nih, kalau mau band Bruno, kan MM bisa 1 tuh. Kalau di Cracker kita bisa ada lawan dapat 2 nggak?
Ada Zuxin ini.
Oh iya.
Kayaknya tetap band Zuxin dulu sih buat
Zuxin menurut gua emang tetap harus kita band.
FNOP, they're batting a lot, but they're leaving a lot open. I'm talking about Bruno. I'm talking about the Granger. Dude, this so much, but I kind of feel like this is good for TLID, because no matter what, they'll get 2.
Kalau Cawaya sih terlalu berbahaya.
Cowok Bruno. Cawaya, cowok Granger.
Lu mau apa tuh?
Bebas sih, lu butuhnya apa?
Cowok Granger sih gua.
Ada. Gua cowok ya. Granger ya?
Gas.
Gas ya. Granger dito. Ay, Granger. Magdatabarya sila. May Bruno. Okay na? Magdatabarya. Pag nag-Bruno tayo. Yeah. Pag nag-Bruno tayo, magkailan
I think the biggest issue is the fact that they kept on prioritizing the Granger over the Bruno. Granger is very much a hero that you can't have consistent pressure compared to Bruno, where it's just like he's pressing against the wall and then he gets his next item. Now he's like hits his 3rd item and he's got his full weight behind every single shot.
Dia masa, gua masa Riko. Ayo, ada gua. Aman. Ayo, Cil. Gua bisa curangin, Cil. Daerah berapa? Dahil nggak ada. Dia alih.
Glorious pathway down as well. King Kong able to burst it down with the Soul Sever. Really jumping in with the Yundo and the Dragon. And then continue forward. They're on Cheeky holding his ground. They're looking for it.
Angat ka, dalawa. Laban lang. Yes, boy. Nice day. Mid.
The gold standard! Kelra making his mark on the world stage.
Basag. Boss ulit, Granger. Di paano sa akin? Yan, nabasag ko. Harap mo na. Silo. Hero. Udaya. Trip sa baba. Tikit.
Oh, almost a fail. Head kill is quelled. And Brusco goes in for the AOG. 2 members down.
FNOP claim game 1 in a dominant fashion. Dominant game at number 1. 7-1 and 5 for the gold standard Kelra, but man, the entire...
Let's go! I think everyone knows that Bruno is very OP right now. So if they keep it open, we'll get it. I mean, that's it.
Problemnya dia nggak bisa.
Kalau lihat kita kalau mau banting kita antara dari Bruno sama Bruno-nya terus kita lawan Grangernya.
Mereka bisa balikin bukan karena mereka bisa something, karena kita aja yang bikin mistake, oke? Jadi gue pengen kita bisa lagi lanjut jam 3. Sebelum itu ada bagi kita berdua tergambar kepada masing-masing. Semoga kita bisa lebih lagi, fokus lagi, tenang lagi. Ingat guys, kita kasih ini buat 7 game.
Game number 3, where TLID, now or never, they gotta pick up some kind of momentum.
Oh, now FNOP, sorry. So FNOP decides to switch it up. Fine. We're gonna have some fun this game. They're taking risk here.
Hilda Granger.
Hilda ya.
Apa? Masih aman nggak sih Granger?
Ya,
main apa Joy ini?
Mau coba main yang lain katanya.
Apa lu mau yang lain? Susah.
Bentar ya.
Ini kita udah pikan kita juga nih, Hilda Granger, Cok. Boleh. Keren-keren ya? Gas ya. Gas ya.
Ada yang sudah?
Ya, gas. Beda gua.
That's fucking my boy.
If you lose first game, you lose second game, you still pick in third game.
Oh! It's still good poke. The Farsa, again, great range artillery mage, and the Carmilla, which I think is I've heard, from many fans of MLBB that it's like a comfort pick for Weedy.
Boys, pero at the end of the day, enjoy. Tsaka yun nga, info. Bigayan info. Kalmado lang. Good job. Good luck.
Are the players enjoying the match?
Yes, definitely.
It seems like having fun.
Yeah, they are. It's M series. Of course, they're gonna enjoy it.
They focus on the the mid turret tier 1. On the turret going in for the airstrike, and Kirk shall be shut down by Aaron Shaky. For that big swing, Fnatic Onic need to win this out.
They'll just delay it a little bit longer. Team Liquid ID still having the revitalizers too. One was just used by Witty, still have the one for Aran. They'll give the go signal though on the Lord. They're gonna zone out FNOP.
Aran jumping in. Oh, he's gonna stun as well. David claims it, and Kelra disappears.
Ayo, connect ke kikinya, Ron. Buat Cecen. Bagi damage. Nice, guys. Nice call, Ron.
Lupit itu, Ron.
Ayo, gue guys, santai. Biar kanan Elin, no. Ayo, offset, guys. Kejar, guys. Dua, guys. Tiga, guys.
Chill guys.
Chill guys, Ran.
Jangan ada yang mau lepas ya.
Santai, Cok. Masih kita baru menang 1.
Still trying to defend, but they're gonna have to make this work. Only Kirk left now. Gun down the Rhapsody and that Sky Piercer. The cavalry are alive. But they breathe life into another game, extending the series. They're not gonna let FNOP get to match point just yet. Not without at least one Stampede down. They came through as a Stampede in game.
So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the stream and welcome back to the IMT Season 3 Qualifiers Day 4. And we are on to the second last match of the day between the team TRT versus the team TVC. And on to the caster 6, I'm your caster Yuna. Along with me, I have a really great and amazing analysis, co-caster Burger.
Sup, Yuna? Here we are again into the match. Team TRT onto the blue and took on to it's a TVC. Sorry, I'm saying took. It's TVC onto the red side. And I mean, previous match was really interesting, but let's hope this match would be interesting in the same manner. And here we could see, man, Fanny being picked out already. This hero, you don't want her into those fights. I mean, could start snowballing right away. And, uh, well, again, I mean, Luke is getting banned out really well. I mean, why not? This hero does a lot of damage, sustains too, and can change up your whole game set right away because he can go tanky as well as damage at the same time. So really depends. But then Zushin getting banned out is a necessity in this meta because if you are facing a Zushin or you are having a Zushin, it is opted to be the win for the side of Zushin. So yeah, let's see what's the next banning would be coming up as.
I mean, there are lots of meta options open right now. The Granger is there, the Harriet is there. They are going with the Joy ban. I mean, that's a great choice because Joy, we have already seen on the previous match, giving a lot of damage and having the mobility onto her. She was literally going in, taking those like sustain doing a lot, so why not? So let's see. The BSH which hero he will be banning out. Like there's a Granger, there's a Sicilian, there's a Harriet, and even there's a Suyo still open. So they're going with the Badang ban. I mean, this is a really great choice because Badang with this, Face Crack and the Break and the Wind are doing a lot into the season, into the land of Dawn, just dropping his feast onto the enemy team and just zoning them out onto the team fights, and that's kind of a really advantage for them. And let's see which hero the Super Ken will be banning out.
I mean, we do have to see about that. And there's a lot of hero from the pool, as you mentioned before. But then, man, let's wait. There are a lot of things that we have to consider here: the team combination, the coordination, and the comfort picks of a particular player. But then they go in with a ban of Hylos. I mean, this front laner is a really good charging hero with his whole team. I mean, with the whole lineup. So, banning him up is a really great choice on the first place. And as you can see, going in Super Saita is going in with a Carmela pick already on the first slot. I mean, probably cooking up something right now because usually people don't go with a Carmela to the first pick. But then, I mean, man, go any could go in a very different ways because they do have the Granger on to them as I mean, the Granger is still open, and they ought to have picked the Granger for the second pick. And let's just see what's the last pick is gonna be from the side of TRT. But then they do lock in with the TVC do lock in with the Kacha and the Valentina right away. Valentina would be copying the alt of the Carmela, would be supporting into those team fights really well. So she needs to be groomed out with the damage. And I mean, if she is able to connect the Kamala skill against her, that would be the greatest plot of all time. And with the AOG, I feel the uh, chained connection, chain crowd control reaction would be a lot higher. And they have also taken Eritreal as a grooming partner because the damage dealt by this hero is insane to the late. And I feel she is a specifically a counter for the Granger. And the Granger, as described, I mean, a lot of damage. But then there would be a significant clash between this Irithel and Granger. But then Phobius has been picked. I mean, would be triggering his ult with the Valentina skills. But let's see. I mean, if he connects his first or second, I mean, his second skill, that then his ulti would be getting unlocked anyways. But then let's see what are the next bans coming in the second banning slot.
Yes, and we can see in the second banning phase already the team TVC banning out the Sicilian, a great choice because the team, they don't have the millionaire onto them right now, and banning of the Sicilian is a great choice because Jushin is already out from the match, but Sicilian giving the late game advantage along with the Carmilla and the Sicilian combo will be a pain for them, and having the bad impact once he stack up, he is gonna totally target onto the backliners easily because he have the range, so it's a really great choice coming in. And also the Hayabusa getting banned out because the team TBC doesn't have their jungler still, and Hayabusa is a really great jungler into the season, dealing a lot of damage from the Phantom Shuriken as well with the Shadow Kill and using his Squad Shadow for the mobility, and he's really squishy to catch up with. And let's see, the Super Can, which, okay, they banned out the Vexana. I mean, this is a respect ban coming in because the Carmilla and the Vexana combo is really painful for them because once the user curse the blood and the Vexana, unless her Eternal Guard, it will be a total damage for them and taking down their HPs, and with the AoE and CC, she will be doing a lot, and this is a great choice coming in as well. The team, our blue side, are banning out the Matilda. I mean, Matilda is a really great support, and it will, be a great against using the Carmilla. Whenever she's using that Curse of Blood, she will use a Guarding Wind, just take them away, and give her shield and a heal. And it's kind of annoying for the Carmilla facing off the Hylos and as well facing off the Matilda.
I mean, true, it would be a really uh, good combo if the Mathila is groomed in here. But then let's wait and see what the next pick from the side of TVC has been there. Okay, the next pick comes in as the Nolan. I mean, this hero is a lot annoying with his dashes. The damage output is really great comparatively to anyone. I mean, sometimes he does enormous damage, and I would say the mobility helps him to escape in very easily. And I mean, yeah, can go really well with this composition and will be having a really fun time escaping from that Granger with the dashes. But then let's see, the Harit has been picked up by the team TRT in Isane. Isane, okay. Isane has picked up the Harit would be dropping in the Zaman force with which will enable a lot of chrono dashes for a momentary time. And another great charging hero, that's Alpha, has been picked up. So I'm just really excited to see this match because the compositions do look really well from the both side of the teams. But team TVCs are left with their last pick. Let's see what it is gonna be. Either it's gonna be an EXP or I would say roamer. Let's see what are they planning up to. Tigreal is being shown right now, and yeah, it will be picked up by illegal. So for now, they do have a lot of crowd control and crowd work for them right now. And Emperor, look at Emperor directly seeing the Tigreal would change up his spell to purification. Yes, I mean he doesn't want to get trapped into that sacred hammer or to that I would say implosion right away.
Yes, and ladies and gentlemen, we are done with our drafting and the banning phase. So we will be leading towards the land of dawn for the second last match. And both of the teams are looking really good and strong as well their drafts. But the team, TVC having a lot of CC, the implosion, the Yatokacha with the avatar of Garden, as well the Valentina directly copying down the Carmilla's curse of blood will be a great advantage for the great combo. The implosion with the AOG as well, the curse of blood totally. If the set is properly kept by this team, they're gonna totally wiped out if they got the damage from the Edital as well. The Nolan directly going, for the backliners and with his burst damage, totally taking them down because Nolan always goes back and directly chase down the backliners with his burst damage, and that's really, you know, annoying for the backliners because they are always being targeted by them. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we are into the land of dawn, and it's the second last match between the team TVC on to the red side and the team TRT on to the blue side.
And I mean, yeah, TRT are having some great, insane plays coming in with the Carmela, but then you can't underestimate the. Uh, I mean, Valentina right here, she would be dealing a lot of damage as well as would be copying the ults right away.
Definitely, and we can already see into the riverside a conflicts are happening between these two teams, and the super can directly going onto the Isen, but he will be falling back because he knows because going too much deep and extending it will be a risk for him and paying the price only. So he will be focused onto the farming as well. The first blood coming in from the Granger onto the goal lane onto the retail as well. A fight is kind of popping in onto the goal lane. The Carmilla is there as well. The fracture damage coming in from the Nolan is really great. Oh my god, taking down the Carmilla's half of the HP, and also the Valentina going in, and Super Ken getting a kill onto the Ethan as well. The ping pong getting a kill onto the Carmilla.
I mean, great use of their skills. I mean, as you mentioned, ping pong getting the kill there. I mean, feeding up the Carmela is not a great start for your team. And I mean, Carmela's passive, hitting onto those enemies, she gains additional EXP. So, I mean, she's getting onto the level 4 way earlier than that Carmela or the mid laner of the opponent.
As well, attention is building up upon the bottom lane. Alpha going with the spare of Alpha, but the AOG has been popped in, connected all over, and the Nolan going in. But meanwhile, the Granger securing another kill onto the Irithel. Infernal Buzz has been used by the Phoebus, but the Phoebus has been shut down by the Nolan. Oh my god, a great damage coming in, and the ping pong getting the Alpha and is looking into the trouble, but the Carmilla going in and just providing a support and protecting out their Melenar. But in the meanwhile, the neutral objective is into the riverside, and the team TVC will be securing this.
Yeah, I mean, and a great, I would say, that Sonata by Emperor finishing off the Irithel right away onto the top lane, soloing her right away as the early game trades does lies onto the Granger right now. And look at that. I mean, the damage coming in from him is really great, almost finishing up the Valentina who tried to copy her ult. He just showed and don't try to copy my ult. You won't have any damage.
Definitely, but the recklessness coming from the Harriet going in without the vision of the Carmilla and directly going into the mouth of the enemy and paying the price, he has been shut down. That was so recklessness coming in, but the Curse of Blood has been used but not able to connect on to the Edithel, and the Sacred Hammer and the Implosion has been used by the Tigreal targeting on to that Alpha, but the Alpha going in with the Spear of Alpha dealing a lot of damage, and the team TVC will be falling back, but the Alpha also needs to fall back because he's really low onto his HP. As well, the Nolan going in. Oh my god, the damage coming in from the Granger onto the Nolan, providing a lot of damage as well. The Valentina has already copied down the Curse of Blood from the Carmilla.
Yeah, I mean, let's see forward now. I mean, there's a lot going on for team TRT as they don't have the lead which are they supposed to have right now. But then let's see Isane with the Harith into the mid lane. Okay, we are seeing ping pong with I mean this name is too funny. With the Kamala onto her side, Kamala, camping onto the top lane, trying to, get Anya. Ayan. Yeah.
Definitely, and see onto the turtle side. The Super Ken is on to the second objective as well, but the Granger going and dealing a lot of damage, and a Curse of Blood has been used by the Carmilla, but the EOG popping in from the Gato Kachar, quickly hitting onto the Carmilla, and the Emperor has been shattered as well. The Carmilla, the recklessness coming in, only the two players were present at the moment, and a loss has already happened to the side of the TRT, and the Team TVC got the total as well, got the 2-0 threat.
I mean, that's the thing we were talking about. The two tanky heroes are doing really well in this match. So for team, it's a TVC. It's kind of a plus point having a Tiger because he can really do well. I mean, Carmela's ult does takes time to cast. So that's kind of a disadvantage for this hero. But then, anyways, it could work as well. I mean, the thing is, they just need to wait for it.
Definitely true. I'm agreeing with the burger, and we can already see the damage coming from the IA onto the East lane. And right now, the team TVC are dominating as well. They have the 2K.
Yeah, they do have the 2K goal lead. Another fight breaking up. AOG pops in as well as the implosion. But as we can see, at the backlines, Anya is doing much damage. But no, Alpha will be diving in with the spear of Alpha. Super Ken getting the double kin on to the Alpha right now. Super Ken is having a fun time dealing so much damage. Granger looking in, but no, he wouldn't dive in as he doesn't have his ult. Okay, he has his ult back. I mean, lower cooldown onto him. Emperor looking towards the bush. Superkin doesn't know about it. Emperor trying to finish up Superkin. Superkin looking at that situation, and Emperor would be killing out Superkin with the Rhapsody he has.
Oh my god, that was literally crazy, the Granger dealing a lot of damage from his Rhapsody onto that, Nolan, though he has the burst damage, but the Granger dealing a lot of damage, that's crazy. But meanwhile, in the off camera, the Alpha as well, the Harith has been shut down into the Milan, and the Phobius is falling back as well. The IA dealing a lot of damage to the Phobius, and these two goal laners have already got the damage. It's good for both of the team, but still, the TRT needs to, work like to see on their coordinations, because their coordinations are not going in a right way, and their positioning also, and the engagement. But the curse of blood has been used by the Valentina as well, the AOG popping in of the gacha. Oh my god, the Tigrel going in as well, the Phobius going in with the infernal berserk, but the Phobius has been shut down by the Super Kane.
Yeah, I mean, Superkin is having a lot fun right now. Yeah, thus finishes up the mid lane turret, and Supercan secures the turtle for his team right now. Supercan having much lead. He should have gone with a Sky Piercer, maybe, but let's see.
Definitely, and the situation is looking bad for the team TRC, because they are right now in the situation, because the team TVC are dominating, and they are taking over all the lanes as well, taking down their turrets, as the team also have a 4K goal difference between team, and the team TVC are leading with the 4K goals in the situation and the scenario, as well as Nolan going from the back, directly targeting onto the back line. And Nolan is there. He's trying to get the Granger, but he will be falling back. Also, the Phobius is trying to initiate some fights, but he needs to fall back because a damage coming in from the Irithel is instant, and the IA getting the kill on Phobius as well. The Tigro has been shut down by the Emperor. Oh my god, the Chrono Dash coming from the height, but the head has been shut down as well. The Carmilla has been shut down. That's a double kill for the get to get onto the Carmilla, and only the Emperor is there. Oh my god, one for a 4 trade. That's really insane.
I mean, Team TVC are doing really great in this match. They are having the lead. They can do much better. Uh, in this match, I mean, they are doing as well as they can. And for them, I guess it is gonna be a I mean, lot time, because I mean, they do wanna finish up the game as soon as possible.
Definitely true. The lot will be arriving soon into the riverside as well. The Irithel, you know, is going to make the malefic gun, and if she gets that, she will be having the range onto her, and she will be dealing a more damage as well. If she gets the wind chant, she will be unstoppable. And right now we can see that the mega kill coming from the Emperor onto the get. The curse of blood has been popped in, and the Phoebe is going in with the Inferno, but oh my god, the illegal is looking into the trouble, and that's a double kill for the Granger, and the monster kill coming from the Irrital onto the Phoebus. That's a double kill onto the Carmilla, but the Irrital has been shut down by the Isen, and the Isen getting the double kill onto the Super Ken. Oh my god, 3 for 2 trade going in as well, and we can see the team TRT are on to the first slot.
TRT does secures the lot, trying to give a comeback right now upon TVC's kind of look in a sketchy position as they have lost the lot already, but it's just Loomis lot, so defending it which would be much easier for them.
Definitely true. It's a first lot, so it's not evil, so it's kind of, a good for them because they can defend out. But meanwhile, that trade totally helped all the team TRT because they were falling in the goal lead, and right now they are covering up the goal difference as well. And there is only 1k goal difference between these teams, and as well the bounty went to the Granger, and he has bounty onto him as well. He got the stacks onto his side piercer, and that was kind of bringing some advantage to the team TRT. But the team TVC, lost their some points, and they literally gave their, right now the goal is on to the team TRT. They are also leading in, and the Nolan looking in a bad situation with the half HP as well. The Tiger going in, and anytime a fight can be popping out in the scenario.
Yeah, I mean, a fight would be happening as both the teams wanna look for an opening to finish the game off. Specifically, team TRT after getting the previous team fight, they are looking a lot more confident in this match.
Definitely true. And we can see that the first lot has already been defended out by the team TVC. And right now, these teams are only have a 200 goal difference. Oh my god. And right now, there are only around 800 goal difference between this team. And we can see some, fights popping in, conflicts between going this team, but still they both decided to fall back in this situation. But still, the Granger going in, also the Phobos is there, and the Granger receiving that monster kill. Oh my god, that's the double kill for the Emperor onto the IR, but the Phobos has been shut down. 2 for a 1 trade going on.
Good trade going on for the Grazer getting onto secluded kills, but the Super can finishing up Eason. Eason was in a really bad position right there, kind of out of position that was not good. But then, I mean, Team TVC could have pushed it, but then illegal as well as Ayaya is dead right now. So they can't do good anything right now. So they do need to wait in passively.
Definitely, right now, both of the teams are really giving a great competition to each other, and they are, they doesn't have even that much of goals gap. They have only around 300, 400, and the Corsair coming as well. The EOG popping in, the retail getting kill onto Granger, the Nolan getting the kill. Oh my god, also the double kill for the Nolan onto the Alpha. That was a really great, ultimate used by the Carmilla as well. The AOG popping in, and that's our 0 for 4 trade, and that's the mega kill. A complete wiped out by the team TVC, and they are right now locking into the crystal. There is no one to defend their base, and with this, the match will be ending here, and the winners are the team TVC.
TVCs, I mean, starting from the early game, they tried to seclude the match to their side, and I mean, in a very well mannered, I would say, composition. Because taking a Tigrel at the last was a really game changer for them. Because if the Harith went with a, I would say, a purification spell here, he would be getting melted down by anyone as he wouldn't have the defense for the first part. And I mean, moreover, Super Ken did, set up traps really well, went for a backline specifically. So really great marking coming on from him. But TRT, I would say, uh, you know you do have a lot of upcoming tournaments and you have a lot to shine, but then for now, the victory is taken by team TVCs. And for now, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to take a short break. We'll be back to tonight's last match, and yeah, just stay tuned, guys.
World manipulation! Here we go!
Well, I'm a little bit biased, Fnatic on it, because I'm from the Philippines.
If we're talking on paper, no. FNOP are probably the best team in the world right now.
It just shows how strong they are when it comes to their mechanical skills and like their mental fortitude.
You know, Fnatic on the Philippines is so damn good. They rarely have weak points.
Wow! He stole the fraction and he got all of them!
They're actually really strong. Defeated many good teams. Every one of them, I think, is like a beast. Yeah?
Karena dia jago. Gue belum bisa ngalahin dia.
If we pace them, it will really be a hard match.
他们现在的这帮人马就是什么阵容都能玩，每个人都可以开个点，所以这个队伍是非常可怕的。
What I can say is, these guys are really a different kind of monster, having this M6.
In Indonesia and in the Philippines, respectively, Team Liquid and Fnatic Onic Philippines face off in the final match of the Swiss stage.
Wala na ba? Si Coach na.
Awit sa'yo! Gago, pwede yung ano, Coach.
Fabian, one of the best Ling players in the world. I gotta give it to him. He's nasty when he's popping off.
Fights over against CLID.
Who will be getting the turtle? Oh, Grip blocks Fabian!
Very clean. Kelmer gonna be caught. Sliding tackle out again. Aaron Shiki goes in for the entropy, but gets caught.
Diversion.
Not a diversion. Fabian's in the diversion. And yet reaction catches him. Flavor Fave taken down by
that game, he was just like, what is happening? You're missing your 4-sword combo. You're dashing in like awkward spots.
We still use the Angela Ling. I think that one is still our comfort zone.
Yehezkiel and Aaron, the two members alive. Just Yehezkiel in the end. FNOP make it quick.
I could not confirm if that was actually the fastest we've seen for today.
As King Kong and Super Prince will cap out this best of one against CFU Gaming. In the Philippines, there are no kings, just the Super Family.
The Philippines' last hope march forward in the upper bracket.
But Fnatic doesn't care! They secure top 4!
FNOP have wiped Team Liquid ID out.
So basically, the team are a bunch of kids. They may be mischievous at times, but they do know when not to step on somebody else's boundaries. But the most thing that I kind of like between them is telling each other what they need to improve upon. If this one does a bad play, no one is shy to tell him that he made a bad play. So everything is kind of like, constructive as such. As a coach, you kind of have this vision. You want to set a culture, right? If they do understand that, if they do respect that culture that you want to build, then they'd apply it every single day.
Still sleeping, not going for lunch.
Later, after I think about
going for lunch.
No. I honestly feel like FNOP have they have God-given talent. It's the talent, right? Like, obviously hard work too. The pro players all put in the work. For me, it doesn't even look like FNOP put as much work as the others. Just, like from a caster point of view, they're very chill.
So just to share, I meet up with some of the owners. Actually, they're so curious. Why are you players always just running around, playing chess? They're just outside, swimming, basketball. And they ask me, are they even scrimming? Do they even scrim? Yeah, they have scrims. The regular, the usual. They're like, what? You only scrim 3 times? Other people will scrim 4 times, 5 times. Maybe from 12 noon to 12 midnight, they're just playing. And they don't understand, they feel like it's so unfair. That's the exact word they use.
I don't have money.
let's go!
So guys, today,
for grand finals, FNOP versus Real ID. Wish me luck, guys.
Anything that you want to say to Team Liquid?
Just want to say good luck and have fun. Give our all the best. Good luck. Let's give the pass a good match. Fabian, you know what to do.
Ladies and gentlemen, with the final two teams, welcome to Ocean Arena, the stage for the grand finals here at M6.
Let's go, go, go!
Yes, hari ini adalah M Series Grand Final. Pertandingan yang semua orang tunggu-tunggu dan kalian semua, kita semua sekarang ada di sini.
Gagawa tayo ng play, lalaban tayo dahil hindi tayo takot, tama?
Tama!
1, 2, 3, fight!
In my life, I think if we lose to the teams in 3 times in a row, you guys can call us idiot.
I just really know that TLID is a very strong team. But again, we are a strong team as well.
Drafting phase of the grand finals of M6.
You know, we're looking at these bands now, and already we see a little bit of change in what we usually see. The Alpha band from Fnatic Philippines, and it's been a pick that they're one of the few teams to really actually...
Gua ada suggest nih, kalau mau ban Bruno, kan MM bisa 1 tuh. Kalau di Cracker kita bisa ada lawan dapat 2 nggak?
Ada Zuxin ini.
Oh iya.
Kayaknya tetap ban Zuxin dulu sih buat first game.
Menurut gua emang tetap harus kita ban.
FNOP, they're batting a lot, but they're leaving a lot open. I'm talking about Bruno. I'm talking about the Granger. Dude, that's so much, but I kind of feel like this is good for TLID, because no matter what, they'll get 2.
Kalau cowok sih terlalu berbahaya.
Cowok Bruno. Cowok ya, cowok Granger.
Lu mau apa tuh?
Bebas sih, lu butuhnya apa?
Cowok Granger sih gua.
Udah. Gua cowok ya. Granger ya.
Ladies, welcome back to the stream and welcome back to the IMG Season 3 Qualifiers Day 4. And we are into the last match of the tonight. And guys, on to the caster 6. I'm your caster Yuna. Along with me, I have a really amazing co-caster Sebastian.
Hello, Yuna. Thank you so much for introducing me in. As you know, I'm a guest caster. I would like to, get in on the details as well. Would you like to, get in and fill me up all the details, please, Yuna?
Okay, this is the match. This is last match of the day, and there are the Team YT squad on to the blue side and the MNT on to the red side.
Okay, all right. Oh, these guys are going in with the casual bands, the common bands, which are Fanny and Hayabusa as well. Don't you think these guys are, a little too overrated?
I mean, yes, but indeed they are right now into the meta and they are really squishy, to deal with. And I mean, this is a great choice coming in from both of the team, banning out the squishy heroes, which are really hard to catch.
Exactly, I agree with you. And there we go. We have Lucas, the perfect 1v5 hero to pick, especially when you're going solo in a ranked game or when you just want to show off your survivability, your durability skills on a tournament level here, which he will sadly be put out as well. Looking at that, we see a Zushin and a Harith ban. Yuna, could you tell us why these heroes are being banned? Oh my goodness me, along with Granger as well.
Like, these are the very expected bans, into this season and into this meta because the Jushin with the Lantern of Flare will be annoying a lot and literally disturbing all them into those team fights and just picking you up and keeping you in different places. And, if you want to have a smooth, like a butter kind of team fight, you need to ban out the Jushin. And also, the Harried with a lot of toner dash is giving the mobility as well. The Damage Force dealing a lot of damage. It's kind of a really, kind of annoying to catch up with him. And he is right now doing a lot into the goal lane and doing a lot of damage. And, right now he's dominating into the lane.
I agree with you right there. Yeah, but look at that. Onto the blue side, they've already swapped out, what I thought would be a Suyu pick coming in. They have picked out a Sicilian. And there we go, NMT team going in with Xavier along with Badang, who has a really, really low pick rate in the tournament as well. But I believe they could really do some damage and, do a huge amount of crowd control coming in with Badang as well. And coming in from the blue side here, Yuna, I see they've picked out two really, really tanky heroes.
That's really great coming in because the Sicilian, Carmilla, and the Geta Geta will be having their combo, the AOG and the Curse of Blood combo, as well as Sicilian with the best fees. Once it's connected, the Curse of Blood upon them, he will be doing a lot of damage from the back as well. He has the advantage, he has the late game assurance as well, he has the range, so it's gonna be really, interesting match.
I would like to see why Atlas is picked out, but I think, Gigi would be a good choice considering the fact that Carmilla has already been picked out. I think they should have waited out a little bit onto Carmilla as well. But knowing that Sicilian has been picked out, it is kind of obvious that, Carmilla would be a better choice for the Rome. But then again, the Team YT will kind of suffer along here with their choice of heroes being picked out. For that Atlas is gonna be a huge nightmare if he gets that link, just as Carmilla will be linking them up as well. So I see this is a win-win situation for both teams. Don't you think so, Yuna?
Yes, definitely. I do agree with this thing. And oh my god, they are banning out the Joy as well, the Clan, because the Clan also have a lot.
Mhm.
I mean, the Clan also has a
Exactly.
lot of damage and mobility onto him. And also the Joy with a lot of
Mhm,
dashes and the electrifying bits doing a lot of damage. And she can easily go
mhm.
in and come out into the team fights. I mean, this is a great hero. And so let's see which hero they will be banning out for the last ban.
Ooh, Suyu, which I thought would kind of be open. I didn't really expect them to ban out Suyu because there we go again. It kind of would be curious because Ken would be taking that Suyu. Otherwise, Roger is open as well. Even though Roger not really into the meta, if you can
And
really
everything is
work him
done.
out with Xavier
Now
and
that is
Badang
goofy, and
with
I
the
like
walls
goofy.
coming up, he's gonna be a
Oh, who
huge
is this?
nightmare to deal against.
Oh,
But
he looks
we
pretty
may never
sick.
know what these teams are
Bro, this
thinking
one is
because they
another 10
have
out of 10 right
been
here, and it
playing
is a
out
free
their
outfit,
own play
so
styles, and it
amazing
is
outfit right
so fun
there.
to see
Worth
what
buying this
these two
one. I'm
teams
like,
will be bringing
worth it.
out
Like
on
10 out
this
of 10.
final match right here.
Bro, he looks sick.
So
Okay,
let's
another 10
see
out of
which
10.
hero they
I
will be
like this
picking
one. Bro,
in as
he
their
said this blind looks
okay,
ass.
the
Ooh,
link
To me, he
has
looks
been
pretty
picked
sick.
out.
I'm not even gonna lie, he looks pretty cool.
okay, that is kind of
No, I like
expected.
this
Because
cube.
Link,
I think it
even
is
though
your taste.
they already
But me
have good
personally, I find
mobility
this to
along with
look cool.
Xavier's
Like, look at that, bro. Like, do you
Xavier's
not like
skills,
this?
that would help
He looks pretty
not only
badass.
stun
He
the
looks like the
enemy,
villain
it will
from
be
like
helping
the
them
DC
move
or
quite
something.
a lot
I
faster
think
as
DC,
well.
I don't
But
know.
there we
Like
go,
I saw in
Claude
like a
for the
YouTube
pick
clip
to
somewhere.
counter out that
And
Badang
is there anything I'm
along
missing here?
with Atlas as well. The Purify spell coming in, which is going to be oh so perfect for the right amount of damage that he will be dealing on the mid game and the late game as well. So Ling will have to, figure out a way to either get their Sicilian or decide on getting their Claude instead. This is a really, really good pick coming in from YT as well.
Definitely.
Hmm.
And let's see the team MNT, which goal laner they will be picking out because they don't have their goal laner. And there are a lot of options still open. They can go with the retail, they can go with the carry, even the carry can melt down the ghetto as well. The alpha as well. Carmilla,
Mhm.
she's still picking out the goal laner as well. Oh
I
my
would
god, the kid.
agree. Hmm. Yes?
I mean, the king is literally thinking like which to pick, which not to pick, and he is right now just deciding which hero will be beneficial.
Carry. And there we go. Just as you have said, the carry would be a perfect match. Sorry, a perfect matchup against Carmilla and that Gatot Gacha as well. But the AOG is not supposed to be, underestimated here. A wonderful AOG coming in from the side of YT will be able to wipe out at least two or three of them in an instant with the help of Claude as well. But even that Alpha is going to be pretty annoying considering the fact that, Ling will not have enough HP to sustain the amount of true damage that he will be going against. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. The final picks have been picked out. The loading screen looking really, really beautiful as well. And before we go to the land of Dawn, Yuna, I would like to ask you, what are your thoughts on these, the picks here?
I mean, these picks are really looking strong. The team, Whitey squad, they can have the upper hand into the early game if they played out well. But the team, MNT, they do have the carry for the game, and as well, the carry is buff right now, and she has the damage into the early as well the late. So carry will be melting down these three heroes, and they have to play out safe. And ladies and gentlemen, we are into the land of dawn, and it's the last match of tonight between the team Whitey squad onto the blue side and the team onto the red side. So, but guys, I'm so excited. I'm so happy today because finally I'm getting a chance to cast out with my idol Sebastian. So I'm so
Yo,
excited.
thank you so
What's
much,
it
Yuna.
out
It's
today?
so
Because
fun.
I'm casting with my idol.
Thank you. I'm really excited too as well because we play a lot, before, but we didn't really get to cast together. So I'm so freaking excited for this match here, for the fact that I'm casting with the best mage that I've played with so far as well. But looking into the game, we see that Carmilla is kind of focusing into the bot lane, which I think would be necessary. But look at Claude, the crowd, the control of his minions very well done as well. It's going to be forcing out that carry to bring out, he's going to be able to not really get that gold, but I think this is not a good spot there. A four-man on the gold lane, and this is not looking good for carry because I think he does have the vengeance, which will not really work out, especially if he's going to be pushed up and ganked as quickly as possible as well, Yuna.
Yes, definitely true. I agree with that. Instead of Vigilance, she should have gone with the Purify also because it could have helped out in the situation where there is Carmilla is putting up the curse of blood as well the AOG popping in. She could have, survived that situation. But still, we can
Oh
see
my
a fight
goodness.
coming. There's a blade going on from the Ling. Oh my god, but the Ling is really looking low onto the HP. The face crack has been used by the Barang. Oh my god, but not able to get them.
So lucky. That was such. Oh my goodness me! The AOG is so close to connecting onto that link. That was a wonderful timing. Only by a split second did that link get away from that AOG, which could have been a very, very bad situation for M&T over here. Oh my goodness me, Yuna. Did you see that?
Yes, definitely. The EOG time was so correct, but a little bit of fastness coming from there, and they were able to survive that. And also, the first neutral objective is into the riverside. Oh my god! And the Link securing the turtle. Oh my god, such a great retry coming in. The
Oh
lethal
my
reuse
goodness
by
me!
the Tempest of Blood has been used by the Link. Oh my god! And the first blood coming from the oxygen on the Brexy as well. The Gatukacha has been shut down.
Convict and Braxy immediately taken out there, and even at Atlas, the link was so perfect. It was almost like he had planned it all along. The moment that retribution was settled in by Axer, it was an easy group fight win right there. And this is why these heroes, the Sicilian, along with Claude, should have picked out that Purify, and it's not looking good once again. Atanu not looking like he's going to be able to be secured out of this group fight as well, but I think the Link coming in as well. What a beautiful Alpha Strike coming in to secure himself that kill, at least on a 1-2 situation over here with the turtle being lost. And I hope they will be able to get back that turtle. Otherwise, it's not looking good with the goal difference over here in the early game, which will be, playing a huge role in the mid lane, in the mid game over here. Yuna, I would possibly believe that the red team will be dominating the early game and the mid game as much unless, Claude and Alpha will be farming up and will be able to, kind of control the situation. Possibly if Shadow is able to link them up. Do you believe that?
Yes, I do believe that because the team are literally dominating out as well. The Atlas giving a
Oh
correct
no.
win as well. The damage coming in from the carry, but in the meanwhile, the Braxy getting a kill over that. But dang,
Yuki was so close. He could have escaped, but that beautiful, beautiful Tangerine Claw coming in from Cecilia was able to get him and force him out of that as well. The turtle looking quite tasty for that alpha. But look at Atlas once again trying to make sure that, it's not going to be an easy turtle over here for the side of the blue team. And there we go. Once again, the flicker is ready along with the link. He's just waiting for that perfect moment to get all four of them. And this is going to be a good shot here. Maxi going in too close. The energy connecting in onto that Xavier right there, but he will be able to escape. Sicilian goes down to that Carmilla, but I think he will be able to get down as well. The cloud showing who is what is going to be the. I think this is not really looking good for the side of the red team here, even though, both have suffered, equal casualties. It is not looking good because they will be able to secure this right here. Shadow not looking really, really good on the HP, but I think he will be able to sustain himself. Oh my goodness me, Yuna, what the heck?
like they were able to get the second neutral objective, and it's kind of advantage for them because they literally, cover up a lot of goal gap between the team, and right now they are only having the 400 goal difference between those teams. And the
Exactly.
and the Gattakas are putting up a really good EOG every time, connecting on to the opponents as well. The Carmilla doing the Curse of Blood directly connecting on to them, and the Sicilian providing a lot of damage as well. The Alpha, but the carry is melting them right now in the situation. If the carry farms up well, she will be melting them a lot. So into the late game, it's gonna be a problem. But meanwhile, the
Oh
Link going
my
in with the
goodness.
Tempest of Blades.
The Defiant Sword dealing so much damage, but I think he will be paying a good price for that. But no, he gets away. Action gets away from what could have been a really, really dangerous spot and situation for M&T to go through. Getting that secure kill along with escaping with that 1 HP was so much needed as Assyrian will be getting less stacks for what could have been an easy late game for the side of YT. Oh my goodness me, Yuna.
That was crazy. That was insane. He was literally so low onto the HP, but his team providing a good
Mhm.
support for him and letting him escape from that situation. And another fight popping in. The conflict is going between these two teams, but they are not engaging. The dawning light coming in from the Xavier, but not able to hit on to anyone. It's
Yuna, looking at the itemizations, I would like to know, or, mention the fact that Alpha already has his War Axe early on, which will be kind of a menace even with that Black Ice. And Badang is going tank build. I think this is a new meta coming in for Badang for the fact that, he did get a big buff. But I'm not really sure. I think he's more, it would be better if he would be getting that damage in, but I think this is not looking good for the side of Team Whitey here as Convict going in so recklessly, dealing as much damage as possible there. And there we go. Shadow goes down, but I think this is going to be an easy turtle for Ling to get that once again. Yes, he secures the second. Not enough damage coming in from that Alpha to secure, but Carry takes them down as well. A double kill for, my goodness me, a double kill for Team MNT. Yuna,
that
what
was
is happening?
crazy. Literally, that team fight, went out so well for the team MNT. And the Ling was waiting for a right moment as well. The Carmilla was, stuck into that turtle. She did give her the curse of blood properly, but the Ling getting that kill as well. The EOG popped in, but the damage coming in from the carry, dealing a lot and taking them down. That fight didn't went right into the hands of the team YT squad, and that's why they are having a fall back, because the goal difference, the team MNT has now leaded with the 4K gold, and they got the trade on to them as well. The Link getting the killing spree onto the Gato Link, dealing a lot of damage as well. The carry will be getting more damage onto the late game. So the Alpha, the Carmilla, and the Gato will be having a lot of problem to deal with the carry.
I agree with you right there. And he already has 20 stacks on, Skypacer, and he has not lost out any, kills as well. He's not even died even once. So that's going to be a pretty good advantage over the fact that he has a bounty on his head, which will be able to help out, especially if Team YT is able to get Ling. It's going to be a good advantage for their side. But Carry here seems to be causing most of the problem here for the blue side. And I would have to say, they should have banned out the carry instead of the 1-1, but I think they have done their homework and immediately banned out that 1-1 without hesitation as well. But that Badam pick with the defense build, oh, come on, man. That is like, just playing around with fire there. But I think there's going to be a beautiful AOG hit along with that Link coming in for a triple kill, and that's not looking good. There we go, the double kill coming in for Link. And what the heck was that damage coming in from Axer? He was just using his basic attacks to get that kill onto Claude as well, but it's not looking good. Oxygen trying to make sure he's trying to help out as much as possible to get them as low as he can. But I think there's gonna be a good kill coming in for Ling over here. Not looking good. There we go. The Alpha Strike coming in. The Retribution, the burst from that Gacha immediately takes him down as well. What could have been an easy Lord Steel turned out to be a huge disaster for the side of MNT, and this is why Sicilian is a really, really dangerous pick onto the early game as well. My goodness me.
That was crazy, though. The Xavier was providing a lot of vision to the Ling as well, providing a lot of damage, and just letting them to not take the lot. But Ling went directly and just landed onto the reverse side, and the Spear of Alpha came in and just took him down. Instead of that, he should have waited for that thing, and he should have got with the Tempest of Blade, and he could have still out the Lord, but he didn't choose that. Because of that, he paid the price already as well. The Lord is marching in, but this is the first Lord, not the evil one, so they can easily defend out as well onto the top lane. The Badang is there, the Ling is there, targeting onto the Gato Gacha, but they won't be taking this risk because Gato Gacha is kind of hard to deal. The Tempest of Blade using by the Ling, trying to get onto the backline, but not able to get the Claude. The Dawning Light coming in from the Xavier, the little Links connected, the EOG popping in, the Curse of Blood also going in. Oh my god! The Cecilian getting the kill onto the Exer, and the Exer has been shut down. Such a great setup by the Carmilla and the Gato Gacha.
What a play from YTA. That link was perfect. Shadow with that link was absolutely perfect. Don't you think so? Convict was just waiting in with the AOG, to waiting for that link. And that AOG connecting oh so well, making sure Oxygen is not able to, CC them up as well. It's not looking good for the side of MNT because they have lost out most of their towers. While meanwhile, the team YT here still has the second tier towers as well. But I think if they do miss out that bot lane third tier tower, it's not going to be looking good because the inhibitor turrets are going to be the main, the main source of defense that they will have right now, if not the team as well. So Yuna, I would like to ask, I would like to mention something here, and I just noticed for the fact that I've hardly played Badal, but I just read, oh my goodness, wait a minute. I think there's going to be a good group fight coming, or group fight happening over here right now. My goodness me, Atanu, so close to being caught up on that as well. But I think he will be able to get away from that with those clones of his. Yeah, so as I was saying, I have to mention that Badang's golden arrow. It's golden arrow from the with the skin as well. the Golden Sensei skin, it says that it activates that basic attack effects, and there we go. Look at Dano, not looking good over here. He has popped up that vengeance, but he dealt as much possible damage as he can, which is a good looking opportunity for the side of Team Whitey here to get that Lord in as well. My goodness me, what a close call. What a close call for Team Whitey, and they have definitely succeeded in seizing that opportunity to get a beautiful Lord over here to help them sustain and to get that victory as quickly as possible as well. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But what I was trying to say was that it triggers basic attack effects, which kind of stacks up his Thunder Belt. And that's why he has so much within 15 minutes as well.
That's crazy, but a lot of complex cinema happened into that riverside. Flashy flash everywhere. The
Mhm.
CCs are popping out every time. EOG, curse of blood, little links, everything has been, used over there. As well, the lot has been already taken. So it's an evil lot. So it's kind of hard to defend out for the team MNT. And the situation is not looking so good because there's a 4K goal difference between these teams. And if the are not able to defend this out, the match will be ending here, and they need to defend it. And the carries literally, have to position himself so well into the team fight because
Mhm.
he is needed indeed. And we can
Oh,
see the course of blood coming in. The Atlas is looking so bad into the situation, but the Gacha has been shut down by the carry and the Oxygen getting the kill onto the Carmilla, but the monster kill getting by the Alpha
oh, that's
on
it.
the Atlas.
Oh, he
And the
gets it.
Civilian getting down the carry. That was insane damage of coming out from the Sanjin claws connecting on to the carry.
He still got that kill, which I thought would have been impossible for Rizaki to get, but he does get it, and there we go. Alpha going in with that charge. A big mistake over here, as there's no more immortality. The wall coming in from the dog immediately shuts him down from escaping what he thought would have been an easy escape over here. Oh my goodness me, what is happening?
This is totally going in different directions. Oh my god. Both of the team doesn't want to lose or give up because this will be a deciding factor, like whether they are going on to their journey or their journey is ending over here only. And both of the teams wants to win this match and go on to the different stages. But let's see, the winners will be the only one. So who will be winning this? It's kind of getting so exciting because both of the team are not giving up and giving a great competition to each other. And the third lot will be a deciding factor for both of the team because the team MNT, they don't have the inhibitors onto them, and the lot will be
Mhm.
directly marching onto their crystal. And if they didn't defend or have a great team fight or not able to get the trade out, they will be losing this match.
I agree with you. It's so sad that, two teams play, but only one can advance. As we see so much potential from both the teams here. There can only be one winner, which is kind of sad. And there we go. Alpha is already exposed, and Shadow just waiting in to get that actor over there. Not looking good, but I think he will be able to get away from that. Look at Atlas. He's just driving in, trying to make sure that he can get that link onto at least four or three of them, and that is looking good over here for his side. And there we go. He only gets one, sadly though, and I think he's going to be a good turtle. Oh my goodness me! He does get that Lord over there with that retribution, but I think Alpha will be going down here. But I think he will be saved instead by Convict, and it's not looking good. They do get that. He did get the Lord, but at the cost of two from both sides as well. And I think they're trying to end this early on.
Three for a three
What
trade
is
going on. We got the Lord, but still the link has been shut down. Only the Badang and the Xavier is there, and the Lord is also there. But the team will be able to defend or not. This is the question. Like if they are will be charging onto the crystal, the match will be ending. This is looking so bad situation for the team.
Oh
And
no.
oh my god, the crystal is getting hit again and again. And with this last, fist coming in from the ghetto, the match ends here. And the winners are the team Whitey Squad.
I'm trying so hard not to laugh at the fact that, It's so sad to say that Xavier was lagging, but did you see the way he was like going in and out of the map? I was like, "Oh no, guy, you have to defend your base, man." But what are you doing? And then I realized that he's lagging out, which is such a sad moment here for Team MNT. It could have been a possible, defense over here for their side, but there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Two teams played, but only one has entered, and welcome YT to the next round. Sadly, we might be seeing Team MNT again. We please do stay tuned as well. So Yuna, what would be the cause of their loss here? I would like to help out here.
I mean, the Ling was literally playing out so well, going on to the objectives, going on to the backliners. But the thing was, they have the very good frontliner from the White squad, having the EUG as well, the Carmilla going with the Curse of Blood connecting, and the Sicilian was also there for them, the late game assurance, dealing a lot of damage from the back. Though they had the carry, but the carry wasn't able to, provide a lot of damage. Though she was trying her best, but not able to get that, positioning well because they only have the Atlas and the Badang is trying to zone them out, so she is close open, so the alpha would charge in or other heroes will be targeting onto the carry. So that's why I think the carry wasn't able to do that much amount of thing for the team as we thought.
Exactly. It could have been a good situation over here for Carry, but the Link wasn't really looking in from Atlas, even though he did get some really good ones from the early and the mid game. The late game was just so hard to catch them as well, even without the Purify. So that was definitely one of the reasons as to why Carry could have, carried the game. Which is, I just realized I made a pun there. Carry almost carried the game, but then it couldn't really be focused over here. And ladies and gentlemen, we are so sad to say that Team MNT will be not making it to the
I don't know what you want. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason